Dude, you're not the only person to say that to me. Coffee at 7 Brave. I was talking to like one of my friends, like typing him, like, yeah, I'll be right back. Let me go make my coffee. He's like, coffee at 7 Brave. What's up, Pretty Calamity? How you doing? My favorite streamer. Damn, that's giving me a lot of credit. What's going on, Starfire? Hi, Insty. What's up, Treefinger? What's up? Let's go. You got your mammoth? Dude, that's literally Pretty Calamity's favorite keyboard. What's up, Pancake? What's up, Jerry? How you guys doing? What's up, Captain? What's up, everybody? Hi, Akigami. Mammoth is pog. Mammoth is quite pog. Look what I built today, guys. Let me show you guys this. Wrong one. I took the enter key off because I don't actually have... Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't have a solid red enter key. Other than this one. Well, I do. I have some Space Cadet, but it just says return.
17 months of beautiful
Mark.
stash and nice vibes.
Thank you, dude, for the 17 freaking months. You built that handsome face all in one day? Insty, please. Look at this. This is the gray and the navy top. But this one here is super special because it has a little engraving on the bottom. It has a little Kiki's Delivery Service engraving, which is super cute. I ordered the cutest artisan to go with this, but it got delayed to hell and back. Alex, Darling looks so good on that board. Darling's just a good looking set. I will admit though, on this camera, it does pull a little bit too red. Or like, I guess lighter. It is a little bit darker IRL. So put Striker on it. But the point is, right, like, hear me out. The point is, so if we were to quickly just take off this enter key. Now it's like the red ribbon on her head. Like, that's the whole theme of the board, you know? Does that make sense? And it was supposed to be an artisan, but it hasn't come in. Also, I thought of this afterwards, but a brass accent would have been really nice to kind of symbolize the broom, I guess. But I only have silver and I only have multicolored because that's all I was ever sent, so. Yeah, so that's what we're going to look at first. I actually was supposed to stream this tomorrow, this build. But there's been just so many like commissions and stuff and just so many things that I keep having to swap up my schedule for whatever works best for everyone else. So we're going to talk a little bit first because I know Marcia is also building this keyboard tonight. So we're just going to chit chat a little bit. Use the brass one from the Shelby. That doesn't work, does it? That shouldn't work. Okay, but the first thing we're going to take a look at are these pink Robin switches. Also, Cannon Keys sent over some heartbeat switches. I believe they're silent. I don't think we're going to use them today because I think more people want to know how the board sounds rather than how it doesn't sound. So these are cute though. Look at this packaging. I have to admit, this is like actually pretty cute. I wish I had the mode, bought the Mode 65 with multicolored accent. The import tax to UK put me off. What's the worst you've ever had it for import taxes for anyone here who has had to deal with that? I guess from people from America don't have to deal with that very often, but... Are the heartbeat switches not silent? They're super quiet sounding. Heartbeat switches. I don't know if they're there. Let me go get them quick. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Let me go double check. I'm pretty positive they're quiet switches.
Hey man, been a while, how's the throat? Alexotos.
Not the pink, by the way, not the pink Robins, these ones here. These ones here are from Cannon Keys. Detriment, thank you so much for the tier 2, bro. How's the throat? It still hurts a little bit. It's still there, you know. Have I seen the video comparing pink Robins with Zaku's? I have not. I don't really consume a lot of Switch content. Yeah, these are dead silent. These are called heartbeat switches. They're pretty. They're definitely silent though. Okay. My thoughts on switches. Listen, I don't know why this is like such a shocker to a lot of people still. By the way, Mark, thank you so much, and Detriment, thank you again for the subs, man. I appreciate that. How are you been, Detriment? I don't know why this is still like a shocker to. I mean, I've even said this like 3 years ago, and I think the majority of people here in this chat can agree. In terms of smoothness, the moment you apply lubricant to a switch, I'm sorry, they all start to feel the same. I've said this for years, that it's very difficult to discern, like, other than very select few switches. The other thing too is, like, when it comes down to switches as well, long pull switches, I don't know, how long have I been saying this? And this is what kind of like is crazy to me about the keyboard hobby. I feel like we can talk about it and everyone agrees, but the moment it's like published somewhere, it's like, oh my god, Aki got me. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Long pull switches. Does anyone want to finish my sentence here? I'm sure you guys know my thoughts on this. Long pull switches, to me, not suck. They all feel the same. They all sound similar. Like, they all sound the same. I don't truly believe that if you were to put epsilon switches next to tungstens, next to these, next to, I don't know, graphite golds, or next to Zaku's, I don't think even oolong switches, I don't think I could discern the difference. Yes, there is going to be some differences between some of them. Different material and stuff like that. I get it. But I've used so many at this point here that they've all started to blend together, and I reach for any long pull switch.
Hope you have a great stream 07.
Dude, what are you putting in your Shelby? You're going to love that. You're going to love it, dude. Again, different materials can make them sound a little bit different for sure. Different stem lengths the pull length of it can definitely make it sound a little different for sure. Yes, just like Chozo said, if you're not hyper focused on the details of your switch, the majority of long pull switches, IMO, have a very loud clack to them. And again, you're not going to really notice a lot of difference. If you want a real hot take, while I love KTT Roses, they have a very a subtler sound signature and stuff like that. My honest take on linear switches is a lot of the linears right now, because the market is so freaking saturated with switches, you're bound to get this day and age, like, if you pick a linear, it's gonna sound good. Like, it's not like back in the day, bro, where it was just like some linears sounded trash, or like, well, people were experimenting. Now it's just like everyone knows like the combos. Majority of people are selling the combos people like. You know, even KTT switches, the strawberries, King switches, they all kind of sound the same to me. What typically goes to your decision making with switch to use? Nicest name, color. Color, I like theming out personal builds. Price, sometimes. That's why I like KTT switches. And then my decision these days are, do I want long pull? If no, or if yes, pick any long pull switch. If no, my decision now is, do I feel like spring swapping some H1s or KTT Roses? And again, if you want my real, like, if I didn't have any KTT Roses on hand and I had some other linear switch, you can make those sound good too. That's why it's like, it's tough. And this is why I don't consume any sort of switch content. And I respect the people who do. 110, like, I know there's science behind some of this stuff. But when I casually listen to this, like, dude, you know what? I have a question for you guys. For people with multiple keyboards that maybe have one on a shelf. And I saw this at the fucking meetup too, when people were taking out their keyboards. Especially the more avid collectors. You know what happens a lot when people take out their keyboards? And they do this, dude. They put their keyboard down. They're writing down on the card what keyboard it is. They go, oh fuck, I don't remember what switch is in here. They grab their switch, their keycap puller, take it off to go look what switch it was. If that doesn't scream oversaturation, or just like, I saw that happen like, I don't know, at least 9 times at the meetup, where people were setting up, did not remember what switches they had inside their keyboard, and opened it up. Like, when I was starting the hobby, again, I started a little bit later, but like, the only switch that was kind of talked about on a very regular basis as being like the smoothest, best sounding was Zeal switches. It was the Telios. Everyone said they're the smoothest switch. So I bought a set of them, and they're really expensive. And they were pretty smooth once you lube them. But then I realized that a lot of switches are really smooth when you lube them. Ken, thank you so much for the raid of 13, dude. How was your stream today? Flip the spacebar? What am I doing? I'm flipping the spacebar? Alright, I'll flip it for you, Ken. I'll give you a spacebar flip. Frick no flippers. It was good? What did you guys do? Build a keyboard? I'll flip it for you. Leaf tick cannot be solved with lube. Change my mind. It can't. I mean, to a certain degree, it can't be. It can be like for free. Hey, Ken, he raided us, dude. We have to do it. I'm a wicked fan of the Brutal V2. Marcia's also building it today. I honestly did not know she was building the Brutal today. I was supposed to stream this tomorrow, but again, I have so many keyboard projects I need to do that I had to like move this to today. So we're just gonna chill for a little bit. If you guys want to like just vibe with me, we'll take a look at the board. We'll take a look at some other stuff we have to do too. What is that one? I have a bunch of random cases all over the room too. Are you a fan of Totoro? It's not too bad. I don't mind Totoro. Yeah, silent switches. I actually do want to use these. I just don't know what for. I think I might use these for a future silent build that I will do very, 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 very soon. Do you still think Franken switches are worth it? Here is my I have 2 takes on this. If you find value in doing so, then do it. My other take is I feel like with how oversaturated the market is with switches, the moment something gets popular as a Franken switch, someone will recreate it so you don't have to spend the money. But in order for that to happen, the first thing needs to happen. Someone needs to do what they want to do and enjoy themselves. I just kind of wait for the latter. I don't like Franken switching. I think it's expensive. And I don't know. Again, I don't want to be cynical about things, but people have given me switches. They've told me are Franken switches, and they're like, oh my God, this feels so good. And it's not like mind-blowing out of this world good. It's just like, oh yeah, this is different. It feels like a variation of like a linear or a tactile switch. Dude, I need a haircut. With linears, it's not worth tactiles, I think so. Yeah, tactiles I feel like have a little bit more variety in that sense. I swear I'll do keyboard content soon. Take care, Ken. Thanks for the raid again, man. It's often placebo, yeah. Make the worst possible Franken switch so someone can recreate it. MM switches? No, I got accidentally sent some MM switches. I had to send them back though. They shipped a whole batch of vendor products to me. I don't know why. And I have to send
Alexotos,
them back
if you
to the
were a
vendor now.
pizza, I'd never put pineapple on you.
Wait, dude, pineapple on pizza is actually like not that bad. It's honestly like, I appreciate your sentiment there, and thank you so much for a fucking year of being here. Alexotos online store coming soon? No, I don't know. If I were to run a store, man, I don't know what the hell I'd do. Hot pineapples equal no. What are hot pineapples? Hi, I'm Alex. I build keyboards. Yeah, pretty much just that. But yeah, this is fun to build. I enjoyed this build today. This little Kiki's Delivery Service keyboard. I thought it was super cute. Okay, let's move this off to the side. Pineapple texture kills me? Really? Is that a custom engraving on a Sonnet? Yeah. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna ask Mode what they want to do with it. Cause it's just an extra Sonnet. Maybe we can do like, I don't know, maybe we can figure out a giveaway for something. I don't know. Still Studio Ghibli themed? Yeah. I need that engraving on one of my boards. So nice.
Interesting.
Dude. Coma.
Thought I already subbed lol.
Dude, it's cause, dude, I'm not kidding you guys. The last month and a half, 2 months, has just like flown by. I don't understand it. It feels like I haven't accomplished much in 2 months. Like, I had like a little mini crisis the other day where I'm like, shit, I haven't done things. And then I realized I have done things, and I'm like, wait, when did I do this? Wait, would you be open to seeing a cool new artisan? Yeah, for sure, dude. Shameless plug, send it on over. It flies because you don't have enough GBs? Come on, don't have enough GBs? I do have GBs. I'm still waiting on the Bias, the Geist, the Kaze. What else? Some keycap sets. I think one other key. Yeah, I'm waiting on a unicorn now. When you get older, time flies faster. Don't say that, bro. Let's see. What's this? Okay. Oh, I don't think I want to play the music because it's probably going to get copyrighted on my Twitch. Oh, that is super cute. Wait. That's really cool. Okay, I'll give you a follow, my friend. I'll give you a follow. Gotta go see ya. Take care, KP. Alex, show it? I don't have it set up. Every single time I try to set up my window thing, it freaks out. What happened with Soren? What do you agree? Your perception of time changes, I suppose. Do you spring swap KTT switches or just use stock springs? I just use stock springs. Honestly, you can get away with not using stock springs, or with using stock springs in that case. You don't have to use spring swap springs. You really don't. You really don't. The more merrier, more memories you fill your head with, the less your brain retains events that happen, so it feels like time passes faster. Guys, I don't want to get old, okay? Does KTT still the smoothest switch in your opinion? It's up there. I mean, like, dude. It's up there. I think any switch can be smooth. I think the absolute smoothest switch, believe it or not, despite how much I despise Franken switches, was the God, that Franken switch that I made with you guys on stream that one day. Glotos. Alright, let's take a look at the board while we wait. Am I the only one who bag lubes springs and only lubes the stems of a switch? I bag lube springs, but even that's kind of rare. The Glotos. I'm here for some vibe. Where do I check in? We're just chilling right now, dude. Actually, you know what? There's one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh, Dandy came in. I thought there was one more keyboard I wanted to show you guys. Give me 1 sec. Actually, I think I left it on the front. I want to show you guys one more thing. Oh yeah, this one here came in too. I actually am impressed by how much stuff is in this box. So Kiwi sent this over from Key Spencer. I just noticed Rama has the Thermal 2 on pre-order. What's up, John? How you doing, by the way, friend? I don't know. I don't know what to say about Rama stuff anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't have why is those ones are on pre-order when the other ones haven't even been delivered yet? Yeah, just avoid. What is this clip? Actually, technically three different blades. Oh my god, the strap, dude. I struggle with those straps inside for so much, dude. We're just numb. This is the rose. Too much pain in the keyboard community right now. I chucked mine. Was there something else? Dude, I clicked something on the side or give. Did something else happen too, guys? Don't even bother. We all know. Yeah. Dude, they sent so much like little things inside this. Again, man, it's just I want you guys to like not get fucking ripped off by things. So, didn't Kiwi build this? I think Tim also built this. Hey, you guys wanted Weeb keyboards, right? Oh, this is kind of... I need to turn this down a little bit. You guys wanted Weeb keyboards, right? It's going to be shaky a little bit. Yeah? Patty built this too? Did everyone build this already? Dude, that's because I swear my schedule has been too packed. Kiwi built this, yeah. So much little like things inside this. Oh no. Who did Soren time out, Mr. Kupo? Wait, why? Why did you time out Mr. Kupo, Soren? I didn't even get to see what he said. Did he say he liked it? Soren's actually like number one most abusive mod, I swear to God. Kupo said the R word. R word? It's a cute little board, though. It is. It is cute. Did he say Rama? Okay. Do you still love the Salvation as much as when it was released? Yes. I guess fun fact. Not fun fact. I brought it to the meetup, and a lot of people seem to really like it. I think the Salvation is fantastic still. I think it's one of the few keyboards that's still like, it's so different from everything else. And I think that's the most important part about it. It's just so different. And that's why it stands out like so much. The mounting system, the fact that it accepts universal PCBs, made by good people too. That's always a plus. Forget about the Salvation. For Wilba's wallet Prage. What happened to Wilba's wallet? Oh, for the anodizer gets it going faster? Yeah. Dude, I was so stoked for the Supernova, and now there's a bunch of doom and gloom going around. Oh, is this about what's it called? Who made the Supernova again? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Why is there so much drama in the community lately, man? Sharu? Well, what's the doom and gloom around that? That didn't seem like it was too far off. Missed a compliment? Did I? Oh my god, Jonah, I did miss one. Hey, Jonah. You know what there's never doom and gloom around? You are... I have to cough. You are a fantastic human being, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Bandito, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate your 6 months. Drama is attached to them? To what, the community? Please drink up. It's not going to help. It's not a dry throat. It's just like tickles in my throat. Would Stabies or TX stabs work on PCBs that are only 1 millimeter thick? Would Stabies or TX stabs work on PCBs that are only 1 millimeter thick? I think you would have to use a shim. Yeah, I think you would need a shim. Like, you almost definitely need a shim. Yeah, that's a really thin PCB. I think it is just tough to meet timelines and standards these days. It's so rare for a GB to even come close. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a good thing or it's the norm, but hold on. Sorry, I wouldn't say it's the norm, and I don't want to like normalize it being okay, but like, it's also why I've taken group buys. Like, it's why I've slowed down. You guys know that. Anyways, let's take a look at our switches and stuff. These are pre-lubed, but yeah. Anyways, it's sorry, I'm going off topic. I've slowed down because I'm stuck in certain group buys where I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of money tied up, and I don't want to overspend. And then just have like, I don't know, 19 personal keyboards come in and just never build them. So I am also taking my time with a lot of things. But yeah, these switches here, these are Pink Robins from KFA. They sent over some. 63.5 grams. They're lubed. I've actually haven't cracked one open yet. I'm curious to see the stock lube job on these. They feel really good. This year has been crazy. In what sense? Oh wow, this is actually... Are these also hand lubed from the factory? These are really good. What? These are actually really well lubed. Are these hand lubed, or are these also part of the switches that are factory lubed? Hold on. These are actually really consistent. Look, I don't know if you guys can see the lube. It's actually really good. There's no glops of anything. Wow, that's actually really impressive. If you get it to not have leaf tick, I give you money. These switches? Bion, not everything has leaf tick. I got my first GMK set today, and it sounds so much better than PBT. I also love the sound of ABS, dude. So from what I understand is they legitimately have like people sitting there with cracked open switches lubing things with 20520. See, this one here feels a little bit different though. So let's open up this one here. They better get paid well, for real. Okay, so this one here has a... I don't know what the hell this is. Alright. Hopefully I don't knock it off. I want to show you guys. Hello? Stem? This one here has like a bit of plastic. Look. And the lube's kind of really heavily applied on the side. So, number 2 switch. I don't know how I feel about this one. No, that's not lube. I don't think this is lube. It's a piece of plastic that broke off. From where, I don't know. Perhaps when I cracked open the switch. But this one here does have a thicker application of lube. So it makes me wonder if these were hand lubed. I don't know if these were hand lubed or not, like the other switches. That fixed the weird sound, though. That sucked. Let's open up 2 more. Do we tell them? Tell me what? Okay, this one here is way better. Okay, this one here is like the first one, where it's very consistent. Wait, Alex, have you retrieved your Haven from your parent? No, I am literally going this week. Because people are refusing to learn new stuff? For what, Soren? Do you ever see any, an ortholinear boom, I'm gonna say no. This one here is also very consistent as well. It's a little lighter on one side, but I'd rather have that than overlubed. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say I don't predict an ortholinear boom. You wanna know why? Because a large part of what gets sold is also what's popular and what are people going to use on a daily basis, and how will a business make money? And then when you're looking at the smaller people who are making stuff like for passion projects, there isn't enough, unfortunately, like hype around things like that. So when you look at keyboards, sometimes what usually funds a passion project by or not funds, how can I word this better? What usually helps fuel up and gas up a passion project doing well is hype. And if people, even if the keyboard's like amazing, it's an ortholine keyboard, it's well designed, new mounting style, let's just say, if people aren't hyping it up and there's not a lot of like investors because of hype, unfortunately, I feel like sometimes especially now that COVID's over, these passion projects sometimes don't hit MOQ. So, all right, let's take a look at the keyboard. So this is the Brutal V2. I low-key really like the texture of the weight on the inside. I think that looks super cool. Also, now my thing's too dark. I think it's because the lighting is changing outside. And I have a window kind of like cracked open. Okay, we'll leave it right here. What was your favorite keyboard project from the lockdown era? Salvation. All right. Pretty cool. That's because they were in the trash box. Even so, I still think this is neat. Even if this was recycled, I am A-okay with that. It kind of adds some texture to it. I don't mind. 40 Discoder is booming. No hypebeast culture. Unfortunately, though, the 40s community really segregated itself from a lot of the hobby. My experience in the 40s community near the beginning of when I first started building keyboards, even prior to streaming, was just like people making fun of me. Because I asked a question or like, I don't know. It wasn't fun. So I just didn't want to be part of that. And I left it almost immediately. And then I also had friends being bullied in that particular community. Just a lot of people with takes that they don't need to be public, you know? If you're able, can you say how much the upfront cost of making Aether keycap set was? Do you mean like the new one or the old one? The old one, I have no idea. I did not have any upfront cost, but the new one, we don't know yet. We're still trying to get the lowest possible price, like out there for the board period. Got some foam, we got a plate, we got our PCB. Boy, I need to get stabs. Forgot to go grab them. Where are the feet for the keyboard? Did I not see those? Oh, they're right here. Not trying to create some echo chamber, but the same thing happened to me. Someone made fun of me for not knowing how to use a 40 when I asked them how to use it. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think it's an echo chamber when we've all had similar experiences. I've heard it's gotten a lot better, and yes, maybe I'd like to try rejoining that side of the hobby in the future, but it wasn't a fun experience. So Sis, are we talking about the new one or the old one? Old Aether or new Aether? Old Aether was nothing out of my pocket, but I took smaller cuts, obviously. New one will probably be old one, yeah, old one, nothing. As for what designers pay upfront costs for, it varies. How do I tie my shoes? Just try your best. Or the gatekeepers who give new people a hard time for telling how to spend their money. I mean, there's gatekeepers everywhere. Some people just like don't like other people and they just want to see other people like not have a good time because they're insecure. All right, let me go with the stabs and we can start on our stabs. This is really cool though. Which stab should I get today? I'll use Stabies today. Oh boy. At least my throat's better, but I'm still coughing. I mean, there's no logic behind gatekeeping. You have to understand that. And this is why, I don't know, I think this is an important discussion, but at the same time, like, again, we're talking to people who understand. This had a whole bunch of little things from gaskets on them. But I think it's important to understand that, like, people gatekeep because people are insecure. Usually, like, the most insecure people will be the one to be like, it's like a fear of something, you know? But they'll be the first person to tell you that you're not doing a good job. Your lighting is on point. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this. Does the AIO3 build construction live live up to the Vega on this board? Build construction? I'm not... I mean, like, what do you mean by build construction, actually? What do you mean by that, Zosko? Your skin is glowing? Thanks, dude. I try my best. Including the artisan maker community? Yes. You know what? You know when I was collecting artisans? Akigami, hold on, I'll give you a compliment here. You know what someone said to me that stuck with me, and also another reason why I don't want to collect artisans anymore? I was collecting artisans, and people were showing off their artisan collection. I didn't have any rare artisans. I had like some Dwarf Factory ones, and I think I had some other small artisans that weren't hype. So everyone's posting their collection, and I just wanted to be part of the conversation and post mine too. And I remember someone saying, LOL, what are these? And I was like, oh, this is my artisan collection. And they just put ... cute, I guess. And it stuck with me because I'm just like, why did you have to be so rude for? Like, I just don't get it. Yeah, like cute ... I guess. Artisan's so weird. It's like collecting Barbie dolls with different outfits. So I stopped collecting artisans. And you know what, guys? Who's the real winner here? I don't have to spend money on artisans anymore. And they spend all their money on artisans. Just to have a dick measuring contest with each other. Who's the real winner here, dude? Think about it. You didn't spend as much money as me on the artisan caps, so you're stupid and unworthy. Yeah, pretty much. I meant build quality. I mean, it's on par, I'd say. I haven't built a Vega in a while, but I have other Cannon Keys / AIO3 boards. I'd say it's on par. I still think this is super cool. This like texture on the weight, that's pretty nice. Just shifted money elsewhere. Yeah. At the end of the day, the whole point when I know we can sit here and we can complain and be negative about it. I just think that at the end of the day, it's healthy to allow people to do what they want to do as long as they aren't hurting anyone, including themselves. And if someone has a passion that doesn't make sense to you, or if someone's trying to get into something and maybe they, they're a little slower at learning, they're a little bit lagged behind them what's cool, who cares? Let them have fun. Isn't that the whole point? I just don't get it, you know? I just don't understand. Oh, gosh. Dude, I just need to cough. Give me a second, guys. So, let me use MX Blues. Anyone can use anything they want. Don't die. Raspy Voice is coming back. I hope not. Is there any Australian vendors that will put my keyboard together? You'd probably be looking for Australian keyboard commission people, not more so vendors. No, I just have like a tickle in the back of my throat right now. And it's driving me nuts. I haven't really talked a lot all day though. Usually I do. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then 4, and that's it. Huh? What's going on? We're getting sussy in chat again? That's why you spit and not swallow? What? Huh? If you are Australian, you can send your keyboard to Thick Thack Thok. Yes, Thick Thack Thok, pretty reputable. I think there's a few more Australian, good Australian keyboard makers. All right, let's lube. Huh? Getting sussy again in chat. I thought we left the sussiness behind. Is the weight zinc? It might be. I'm not too sure. I have to double check. I don't really have like a list of, I don't really have a list. I live for the sussiness. Some days I do. Some days I don't. Oh, I'm seeing if Marcia wants to do a co-stream or something. Because we're like literally building the exact same keyboard. Is there another way to live? Oh wait, Akigami, don't I owe you a compliment? Akigami, you know what the only way to live is? Together. Oh shit, wrong button. Together. Me and you. Love you, dude. Hopefully you're having a great day. Let me call Marcia quick. Because I actually don't remember how to do this. It's been a while since you guys done a GB review. Yeah.
Alex.
Hi, Marcia. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm gonna turn off my background music really quickly. My chat can hear you too, by the way.
Okay, I'm sick. I'm sorry, guys, in Marcia's chat. Still sick. It's been like 20 years.
How are you?
Other than being sick, Marcia, I actually like when I booted up my stream and I'm like, oh my god, Marcia's doing the exact same keyboard as me tonight.
No, we're literally streaming the same thing. But like co-streaming could be like super cozy though. I'm kind of here for it.
Do you want to do the how do you do that thing again on Twitch?
Oh, like the weird like partner co-stream where it, like
yeah.
pulls us
That way there
both
people
up?
people can like
Yeah.
literally
Do we have to do it before we go live though?
No, we can do it right now. I just need to go find it in the
Okay.
stream manager.
Can you send me the invite and I'll log into
Start
Twitch.
squad stream, add channel.
Just give us 1 second to set this up, Chad. Sorry, Alex.
Alright,
I
it's
don't
set.
push the talk set up, so you're gonna like
Oh, I
hear
don't care.
when I'm saying
You can
my
do your
chat
thing.
too.
It's okay.
I'll set that up too in just a sec. What should I use as my push to talk?
Thank you, Akigami. I try my best to send you guys all love, okay? I love the conversation. I'm going to go ahead and tune out. Take care. Take care, Zao. Always a good sign when you tune to a stream and see GMK Darling. It's a pretty nice set. Yeah, I agree. I like Darling. Did you get that, Marcy? Did it work?
Where is it? I don't see it. It like shows up in a weird place though. Oh, here we go. Oh, the squad stream. Let's go.
I think the moment you accept it, I can start it.
I think did 1 sec. Let me double check. I never used like the actual Twitch interface.
Yeah, and this feature, I swear to God, is like a dead Twitch feature that nobody uses.
Oh, it's
I don't
don't think I've ever seen anyone else use this.
No, me neither. It's kind of cozy though for actually like makers and crafting stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god. Where is it? Where is your invite?
It should just be in the dashboard, like where it says squad stream, like those little square panels.
Oh, here we go. Nice, thank you.
There we go, and then we can start.
Yeah, nice.
All right, I think it worked. Now you guys can watch the squad stream.
Do we have a link to the squad stream that I can give? Oh, there
Yeah,
it
I'll
is.
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, guys, I'm gonna send you guys the link in chat. Click on it and you'll see us both, and that way you won't like hear us responding. Singular chatter. Also, Anna, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I
Anna,
appreciate
thank you. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Did you manage to do it at the same time to both of our streams?
That is fucking impressive. Is this
That
a
is
Cannon Cubes
impressive.
board? Yes, I have it linked in my build command if you want to check it out. Do you have a weight? Or god damn it, what's it called? A scale, Alex?
I do, yeah.
My channel was asking me to weigh it with and without the zinc weights, but I couldn't do that.
I will do that for you guys after I'm done lubing the stabilizers.
Perfect.
Is it
Didn't you
zinc
do this
or...
with Simon once? Alex probably did.
Oh yeah, I did it with. I mean, I've done it with Marcia. I've done it with Nathan. I've done it with. I think me, Marcia, and a whole bunch of other people did it way back when too.
Yeah, there was like 5 of us. It was a bit hectic.
We played video games
I think
though.
we were playing a game. Was it
Yeah.
with Tiny?
I think Glarsis
remember. It
or
was, like,
something.
ages ago.
I don't remember. Oh, the screen is vibrating a bit for anyone else. Screen's vibrating.
Vibrating? That's weird. Also, is Alex's sound okay? Is he a little bit quiet, y'all? It's hard to tell just from like the meter. What switches are you using? Everything's in the build command.
So Marcia is not my girlfriend. Marcia's APR keyboards. My girlfriend's pretty calamity. She's in chat somewhere. I don't know where she is. But no, this is APR keyboards. If you type an X, I have a command for her in the chat actually. Type an exclamation point APR. What do you think about the Keychron V4?
We used to collaborate a lot, but then we both got like super crazy busy. We used to do weekly group buy streams.
Yeah, Marcia does.
Every once in a while, just
Marcia does a lot of what's it called? She goes to a lot of meetups now and stuff. She's like famous and stuff like that now.
Famous and stuff like that. Oh my god.
She was in a cubicle like a zoo animal before. Did that feel weird? Out of curiosity.
Dude, it felt so weird. I was like live streaming, right?
Yeah.
And obviously when you're streaming live,
Thank you, Mob.
you're paying attention to like so many things, especially when you're building a keyboard, right? You're paying attention to chat, you're paying attention to like doing the actual build, making sure you don't like fuck that up, like making sure everything's going well. And like it's with the unfamiliar stream setup that's like a little bit jank, right? So I'm already stressing over that. And then you just have people just like staring at you while you're streaming. It was pretty uncomfortable. For those of you who don't know, just a little backstory. I went to PAX and did a live stream live from PAX last weekend. So not this past weekend, but the weekend before that. We built a PC with Intel and Asus and iBuyPower.
Wait, what did Tim do? Why is Burbs saying fuck you, Tim? Wait, what, Tim? Why did you say fuck you, Burbs? Hey guys, don't be mean to each other. You're supposed to. Yes, Marcia. I don't know. They're I don't know. They're weird like that. If you guys want to see Marcia, go to the squad part. He said I hate you first. That's fucked up. Why would you guys say that? No bully Tim. He is like a 4-year-old when he goes played Apex for the first time. So Marcia, I have a story to tell you about Tim Keyless.
Oh, tell me.
He was streaming the other day, and Tim, without blinking, without like batting an eye, was like, we were talking about video games, and he's like, bro, I remember way back when I was a kid, I played Apex Legends. And I thought there for a second, I'm just like, my guy Tim's like 29 now. Like, this game came out 3 years ago. It's been out for 3 years, Marcia.
Wait, does that mean I'm a kid? Because I'm
I think
25.
we're all, yeah, I think we all might be then.
Rude. I can't believe you just. Then again, oh my god. Okay, I have an embarrassing story that goes along with that. You know Hamaji Neo?
Yeah.
Incredible content creator. Fucking kills it at the YouTube game, right? I got him mixed up with another really young YouTube keyboard content creator.
Was it
and I was
Squashy?
talking about him to my chat one time. I was like, yeah, like Hamaji Neo is doing amazing for someone who's like 17.
Oh.
And
No,
they're like,
Hamaji,
girl,
yeah,
like
he's a
he is
little older than
not
that.
17.
Yeah. He's a little older
I was like,
than that.
fuck, that is so embarrassing.
Yeah, he's a little older than that. You know, he does have good skin though, and he looks young. So you have to give him that.
Like, in my defense, yes, like he has amazing, like, this is gonna make me sound like a serial killer. I'm very jealous of like his skin and stuff. Man is glowing.
He is. He's not 19. Isn't he like in his early 20s?
Yeah, he's like 20. He's like my age practically. He's like
Although
barely younger than me. He's like 23 or something.
Someone asked, are these metal keycaps? No, these are ABS, so they're plastic keycaps. He's also terrible with computers. Wait, Tim, why is Hamaji terrible with computers? Hamaji's ripped? Yes, Hamaji's actually like shredded now. It's crazy.
He's yoked.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like
He stopped keyboards.
Really beefy like keyboard content creators. Some of you guys scare me.
Yeah. Hamaji started curling the keyboards. It's crazy.
You know who's actually ripped as well?
Who?
Larses. Man
Is
has
he?
like fucking muscles, and he's like 6'2". Not actually. I think he's like 6'1". He's still like quite tall. He's taller than me at least.
I have a six pack underneath my belly somewhere.
That's what
It's
I'm
there.
saying.
It's somewhere there. This is how I know we haven't streamed in a while. People are like, "Who's the girl's voice in Alex's stream?" This is Marcia. It's APR, you guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, here's the squad stream, guys. If you guys want to go see us both do keyboard stuff, there's the squad stream. Jokes on you, I have a 1-pack and it's big. Oh my god, bro. Marcia, how are you feeling? Okay, we were talking about this earlier, and I made the not hot take, but I made a comment saying that the majority of like long pull switches, in particular long pull switches, they are starting to kind of all sound very in the same, very same bracket of sound. How are you feeling with long pull switches in particular these days?
You know, they really are. I feel like long pull switches are starting to be like the PE foam. You know what I mean? Like they're hot, everybody like really likes the sound, but like eventually people are gonna like be a little bit over it, and like the only people who like it is the people whose like specific preference it fits. Which I will also like say, like I'm part of that subset. I think it's mostly though, Alex, I feel like a lot of long pull switches use the exact same materials for their housings. I feel like we just need a little bit more like innovation in terms of like housing material, and then probably they'll start to feel a little bit less samey.
Someone said, I totally softened that take compared to what you said earlier. Guys, I will go find the clip earlier and show.
Is he trying to look good? Oh my
Hey.
god, Alex.
Hey, I hope you're, guys, listen, I'm not showing you my long pull. Don't be weird, bro. What the fuck? You guys are
Oh
being
god.
weird. Guys, it's not sussy stream tonight, all right? Save that for Tim Keyless's stream, okay? That's Tim Keyless's stuff.
Do you
Got a
remember-
blast, have a
does
great
he
rest?
still
Take care, dude.
Does he still do like drunk karaoke nights?
I mean, kind of did it the other night.
Hell yeah. That was like the first time I ever saw Tim. It was 10 out of 10.
Tim's always 10 out of 10 when he sings. What's this keycap set? Metal keycap adjust. Oh, the metal adjustment tool. Oh, I've seen this. I don't exactly know if I need one of these personally. Did you see those, Marcia? Those like stem adjusters, like the metal keycaps, like they shave off some of like the
Are we bringing
What's it
those
called?
back? Guys, don't fucking use those. Oh my god. So those were like a big thing when box switches, like this is ages ago, such a throwback. Box switches had like box gate in like I think it was right before you joined actually, Alex. In like 2009.
Yeah, I remember reading about this stuff. I wasn't really into the hobby then.
And so people started selling stem shavers to like shave down the stems to make it so they won't break your keycaps, so you could still use your box switches. Well, the issue is like getting the tolerances like as fine as they need to be. Like it's less than a millimeter in order for them to still fit on keycaps. Now I haven't seen the design of like what you're talking about, but the issue is there's so much like there's so little margin for error that both like the machining struggled with it, and like user error was like such a big problem with it because people would accidentally slightly angle it or something, and then you just could not use your keycaps on your switches anymore, and you like went through all the effort of shaving them down, and it's completely useless. That's already been done, like, or at least something similar, and it went horribly. Let's learn from history. Yeah.
I'd be too nervous to do that anyways. Paul, thank you so much for the tier 2. And yeah, guys, Tim, I'll literally make the community goal. Yeah, okay, Tim, remind me after stream when I join voice call with you and call you. Remind me then to make the community goal because I don't know how to do it right now, to be honest. No? Okay, you know what? Make it now. I'm not doing it right now. I gotta catch up to Marcia. She's so ahead.
Tim's bullying you. Oh, I can slow down.
No, it's okay. You do your own pace.
I can make it easy. We can go slow. Did they send you hot swap or did they send you solder?
Solder. Did you do hot swap?
I wanted hot swap, but I got solder. I don't think they had the hot swap PCBs available.
What switches are you using for yours?
They sent me the new. Oh my god, I have to pull up the name. I really like switches? Them. Yeah. Are we actually doing the exact?
No. I'm doing Pink Robin switches from KFA.
Oh yeah, these are they're like brand new Heartstopper switches. I kinda love them. They remind me a lot of the Wuche Aurora switches, which I have been using in like every build. I'm pretty sure you really like those too, right?
They're really good. They're really good factory lubed switches, the Wuche Auroras.
Yeah, they're not as good as hand lubed for sure.
Did you know I don't know if you've seen some of the new trend in switches, but a lot of the more recent, well, a few batches of more recent switches like the Moon switches. I'm not sure if these Robin switches are the same way. And then there's also the matcha lattes. They're all getting into like these factory hand lubed. So they actually have people in the factory hand lubing them.
Yeah. Okay. This is a bit of a spicy question, but like I know how much time it takes.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
Hand lube switches. Like, are we sure? Like, are these workers being paid a fair wage? Because oh my god. Or like, are they being like lubed well? I'm a little bit concerned. I know that's like, I'm a softie. I'll admit it. But like,
I will say I have opened up a bunch of the Moon switches and even the matcha lattes, and they're very well done.
Good.
The springs in some case I feel like could use a little bit more oil, but they're still very well done. Okay, so just so you guys can see too, the PCB does have one single flex cut, which is, I'd say, kind of ideal. Again, I think we're using aluminum plate. This flex cut probably won't matter in the slightest today, so it's just kind of there. And you guys know how I feel about flex cuts these days. I kind of wish everyone just stopped making flex cuts on PCBs. Kind of pointless. How do you feel about flex cuts?
One board that did flex cuts that like it made a massive difference, but I think yeah, for the most part I kind of agree with you. And it makes it sound so much worse as well.
It's so thin sounding. Why is it pointless? I will show you guys. So see this right now. Let's take off the stab. See this? If we push down, it makes sense because it's flexing on different planes. Like it's moving up and down. Even though this is very slight, but it is moving up and down. You guys can see there's a bit of a gap there. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera. It's moving. The moment I put the plate on, you watch. We'll do it all, and I'll show you guys. There is no movement to be had. Even with the PC plate, it's kind of not there.
Flex cuts only make a difference when your plate is more flexible than your PCB, or you're doing plateless like Alex said.
Or if the plate has the exact same cuts. Even then, depending on the stiffness of your plate, might not even matter. Where the fuck is my toolkit? I literally had I cleaned up for this stream today.
I have so many bent pins on my... I've been like bending pins recently. It's so bad. People
I
be
go
like...
through weeks like that too.
Oh my god. I don't know what it is.
I go through those times where I'm just like, how did I bend 90% of the pins here?
It's ridiculous.
Would a palm plate be best for that? I mean, yes and no to a degree. Like if it's a solid palm plate, you might get away with it. But even so, it's gonna really take away from the flex cuts on the PCB. I'd say if it's plateless with flex cuts, sure. But there's a drawback, and I kind of wish I noticed this earlier with keyboards. But as I built more, and I'm sure Marcia can agree with too, there's a drawback to having flex cuts. Well, there is positives to the all, to doing it. The drawback is much thinner sounds, or even some cases more hollow sounds. Yeah, like Anna just said that they're offering half plates. The half plates you'll be able to notice for sure. Half plates would be ideal for flex cuts for sure.
Agree. Nothing soft about that take. Human rights are a big deal, my G. I'm just like, I'm a little bit concerned. Like I'm just like, may I link you the URL of the metal caps that I sent to Alex? Sure. Yeah.
Tim said, why wear
same manufacturer? Ooh, look at me.
Tim said, why wear pants when you can go out? Wait, why wear pants when you go out if you're just going to take them off when you get home? Bro, I actually been saying the same thing about the bed, like why make the bed if you're going to go and sleep in it anyways? It makes no fucking sense to me.
Hard agree. I never make my bed. It's like, why? Okay, some people I get, I will say, some people are like, oh, I make my bed and it just like, it's a good way to start my day, like organized. It's kind of like, I don't know, like if you work from home, like putting on like office clothes, like if you need that to like get your day started, you do 100%. But for me, I'm gonna save my like 5 minutes and be super lazy.
Someone just said in chat, I wish I had a bed. Angel, you have a bed. Why sit in a chair when you can... Okay, Tim. You know what? Tim...
Everything's a bed if you're tired enough. I'm just saying.
Tim's just being sussy in my chat, as always.
Tim! Why is Tim never sussy in my chat? Actually, I know the answer.
You don't want Tim to be sussy. He gets
I don't want
super
Tim
weird.
to be sussy in my chat.
We
used to be super sussy on my channel, and it was really fun, but then people started being creepy about it, so now we have to be, like, PG and shit.
Tim's creepy about it all the time. To me. Why change the bed sheets every week when I'm not going to be sweaty again? That's gross.
Gross. Y'all, change your bed sheets. Oh my god.
Rocco, what stabs are these? These are Stabies I'm using today. They sent over some Wuche ones, but I've been using Wuche ones, I feel like, all week, so nice to duo stream building the same thing. Yeah, honestly, if me and Marcia get more prototypes of the same thing, I'm always down to do this.
Yeah, I would be totally down to do this again. I think it's super good for you guys to be able to like see two different people's opinions at the same time and two different builds at the same time. Save you guys some like effort in having to like search up streams.
Yeah, too. I'm with Burbs who needs to change the bed sheets. Okay, you guys are showing your true colors in chat, huh? Huh?
Chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so story time. One time when I was in college, I went over to like a friend's house, and like we went into their bedroom, and y'all, I have never lost respect so fast with this person. I understand like college, like a lot of people, like it's their first time living away from mom, and if like their mom like did chores for them growing up, maybe they don't know like what chores need doing. Yeah. But their sheets were gray. And they were not supposed to be. They were clearly at one point white. There was like little splotches of white, and you could actually see like the seam where it had been like tucked under like the bed versus like where they were laying. It was the nastiest thing. I was like, okay, girl, like we are gonna strip your bed and we're gonna wash those before we do anything because you deserve to live better than this.
You know, I will say on another note too, I'm only saying this because I had an acquaintance with the same thing. It's not always an indication, but sometimes when people find it very difficult to clean up things.
100%.
You know, another thing too is talk to them, because sometimes that's even a sign of like, I hate to say it, but like depression.
100%.
But sometimes people find it very difficult to clean up.
Yeah. I would not be telling this story if they didn't tell the story as well. They just legitimately like did not know they had to wash their sheets. It was like nothing else in this case, but that's a very good shout, Alex.
Yeah, just because I know it's like silly signs of, well, not silly, but sometimes signs you don't think of.
Yeah,
are you putting foam in yours? Where's it?
Wait, what? Me?
Are you putting
no,
foam?
no foam. No foam.
Foam chat, yes or no? I don't know. I kind of want to see what's in the box. What's this? Sheet? Foam? Bottom foam. Hi, Sakura. How you doing? Happy streaming? Thank you, thank you. Plate foam? I'm thinking we do plate. If Marcy's gonna do no foam, I'm down to do foam.
Yeah, it'd be really good because we're both building soldered builds, and so we can't really like try both very easily.
Yeah.
Not on stream anyway. It's kind of hard to desolder on stream, to be honest. So
It takes a while. And then I don't know about you, but like 3 hours is kind of my social battery.
yeah, no, yeah. It feels like I don't know how like some. I think it's because other streamers maybe don't interact with their stream as much, and maybe are doing like less. Like I feel like building a keyboard prototype is pretty like you gotta not fuck it up and you gotta keep track of like what's going on versus just playing a game. I don't know how streamers like some streamers stream all day because after like a 4-hour stream, I have to stare at a wall for a while.
I don't even understand how people play video games and do that long. What are you guys spamming? Sometimes I suck my toe for extra flavor. You guys are being fucking weird. Soren, if you feel like they're being too weird, you can time them out.
Oh wait, Tim came into my chat. Hold on. Sometimes I suck my toe for the extra flavor from the gunk. There's your sus. Thank you. I have been blessed. I appreciate you.
Soren timed them all out. There you guys go.
Tim, do you wash your sheets weekly?
I bet you Tim doesn't.
I'll be honest though, I don't wash my sheets or change my sheets weekly. I do it bi-weekly. So maybe I need to like get on my grind a little bit better.
You do yours bi-weekly? I feel like that isn't that like usually what they recommend usually, kind of?
I don't know, probably.
Or is it weekly? I don't know.
Maybe I'm the gross one. I do bi-weekly too. Okay. Bi-weekly is fine. Did you ask if I change my sheets bi-weekly? I mean, I just asked if like you changed your sheets regularly, but like, yeah, sure, answer that specific one. I'm here for it. If I don't do it weekly, I get bad breakouts. Oh, I changed my pillowcases weekly. I feel like all of my people who like grew up with acne can like 100% feel me on that. Yeah, no, I changed my pillowcases weekly. That's easy to do, but like stripping the whole bed, dealing with like the fitted sheet, like taking like the comforter cover off of the duvet and like cleaning that, like I can only do that bi-weekly. It's such a process. And then you gotta make sure that you do it all before you go to sleep, or else you just like don't have sheets. Yeah.
Someone in my chat said some of y'all take better care of your keeps than yourself. I actually, dude, I've seen, not in a while, it's been a long time since, but I remember I had to make a new rule on my commission list because, dude, I shit you not, someone sent me in a commission and it was a desolder commission and I opened it up and it was like, you know, crumbs from the bread of like a sandwich? It was like the whole sandwich fell out, bro. I was waiting for the salami and mortadella to come out of the fucking keyboard, but it was like literally a whole piece of bread.
Oh god,
that's how many crumbs. And I actually like when I opened it, I looked at it and like some crumbs fell out. I like sweeped it away, was gagging, and promptly put that thing back inside the box and put a return label on it.
I'm like dying laughing because I actually remember Alex coming to me for advice when this happened because he was like, dude, like this person just sent me the nastiest keyboard. Like, how do I handle this? Because I don't want to be like insensitive, but like, oh my god, like I remember this happening.
Yeah, I didn't remember how to handle it. I'm not gonna. You guys are gonna make fun of me because I say it like an Italian accent way, right, Bandit? Mortadella. I don't know. That's just the way I grew up saying it. Mortadella. Hydrate. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. I don't know how some people get it that bad. It's because people eat like legitimately. I think it's again. I'm not trying to judge you, but like I think it's good hygiene and just good practice. Some people get their food. They're on their desk. They keep their keyboard right here and they just like lean over, watch a TV show, play games and stuff. It's very simple to like push the keyboard back a little bit. If you really want to eat here. This will minimize the crumb zone, dude.
Yeah, seriously. Like no, like zero splash zone. You pay enough for your keyboard. Like take good care of it. Some people also just like never change their keycaps out. I think that's what happened. So I've received a few grimy boards too. That's why I think Alex came to me for like advice because I used to like run a build service for people who are watching on Alex's stream. I used to like run a full-time build service before I even started streaming like 3 years ago. And I got some pretty grimy ones in too, and it was always the ones where they sent it in like with caps that were like schnasty. I think people just don't realize like you gotta take your caps off and clean your board, even if you don't eat over your desk. Honestly, like you'd be surprised how much like dust gets in there. If you have like a pet, how much like pet hair gets in there. Oh, Tim says he changes his sheets monthly, but he showers before he goes to bed. Valid. That's valid. Are you a night shower or a morning shower, Alex? And chat.
It depends. I don't think I have a preference when it comes to that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Jem, you don't like watching it in squad mode? Is it weird? I don't think it's that. I think it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Is it like good weird or bad weird?
So I can see what Alex is doing. I think it's kind of nifty. I always push the keyboard up and use coasters. I don't want to mess up my stuff like that. Yeah. Also, okay, Alex, have you heard like my shine theory?
Your shine theory?
My shine theory. My theory on why so many people like complained about GMK shining early.
Wait, why?
I think people will eat like chips at their desk.
Oh yeah, 100.
And then type on it and be like, my GMK is shining. I don't think that's everyone. There's definitely people who like shine GMK quicker than other people, but I feel like the majority of people whose like GMK is shining within like a month or two, that has to be what happens, because I've used sets for like 3, 4, 5 years straight and never had shine, and it's 100% like down to your body chemistry a little bit as well. I have like really dry skin because I did like a course of Accutane as like a teenager, and like if you know, you know. But like I still like, I feel like that's the only way it's shining that quick, because I tested this chat. Like I like sat there with like hand lotion, like rubbing GMK keycaps. That sounds sus. But like I like tested it. I was like, how is this happening? That's all I've got. That's all I can think of.
I mean, it makes sense though. Like I'm definitely guilty of eating potato chips at my desk sometimes and then touching my keyboard almost immediately after, but it's very rare that I do that.
I can shine up GMK like nobody's business, and I wash my hands quite a lot. Like I said, like that's not like 100% thing. Like I want to make that super clear. Like if you shine keycaps, I'm not saying you're someone who like eats chips, but I think that actually makes up a larger portion than we think. Because every time I've asked someone who's like mentioned that to me, I'm like, oh, do you like eat chips at your desk? I swear 90% of them say yes.
These switches are being... Is it the plate a little bit tight, Marcia?
It was a tiny bit. Yeah, not too bad though.
A little smidge tight here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a clipboard for a few.
Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with like the first 2 switches and figured it out.
I know there's...
What switches are you using again? Are they like a little bit fat?
I don't know what brand these are, or like what manufacturer these are.
No problem. Maybe I'll like really quickly before I finish soldering, try like a Holy Panda or something else that's kind of chunky, just to check that for people. Because there's nothing worse than buying a board and going to build it and not realizing that you're gonna like bust your thumbs in the process.
Yeah, for realsies.
All right, pulling out a of this. I have like OG Holy Pandas still. Like OG. I don't eat at my computer desk these days. I don't think there's anything wrong with eating at your desk. Like some people quite literally like have to do that for work. Like this is not a shaming session. Do not get like me and Alex, we don't work like that. But I do think it's like something to keep in mind if you want to like make your GMK sets last longer. Oh, that's a little chunky with OG Holy Pandas.
I see what's causing these guys on these switches. It's these plastic tabs right here. They're really thick compared to... Yeah, these protrude out a little bit more compared to other ones, which is interesting.
This plate is a bit tight. You can definitely get a Holy Panda in. It's not as tight as like 2019 plates, but it's still it's a hitch tight, I would say. on like
Yeah.
the fatter switches.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely these switches too. They're a little bit on the tighter side. It's okay. We'll get them all in.
I do like
take your
snacking at
time.
my desk. That's all. Everybody does. I snack at my desk. Have you ever tried, I eat, so I am a hot Cheeto and like Talkie fiend. I literally go through, I think like 3 bags in a week and I will not
What?
apologize for it. Yeah, no,
Talkies?
it's,
Isn't that like
yeah.
awful for your stomach?
Yeah, no, I think they're terrible, but I can't help it. Like I'm addicted. But I use chopsticks to eat them. That way it gets like the chopsticks. So for those of you who are like looking for an idea to help but still want a snack, if you're eating chips, probably the way to go.
If
I think
you're
there's also like I saw like a 3D printed, I think Via Amber actually showed it to me. If you guys aren't following her on Twitch, she's like a Valorant streamer. But she showed me like a 3D printed like Thingiverse thing if you can't use chopsticks.
oh, is
It's
it like?
yeah.
Is it like a?
It's like a pincer thing that you put and you like move your fingers like scissors to pick them up.
I
That's pretty
saw
cool,
that.
too.
You know, I saw that on. What's it called? Dragon's Den.
Really?
I think so. Someone
I
had
think
something like
you
that.
just like get one off of Thingiverse and like 3D print it somewhere. It's probably cheaper. But that one's nice because you can wear it while you're like playing games or using your mouse versus like chopsticks where you have to pick it up.
I don't
Wow,
know.
this is
With
very
potato chips,
specific.
though, guys, another thing, too, I don't know. How many of you guys actually don't mind shine on GMK keycaps, though? Like, out of curiosity. I don't really care,
I
personally.
don't mind as long as it's consistent. I feel like sometimes I see a set with like WAS shined up a lot because they're like they play like an FPS or something, and like
I feel
the
like
rest
that's
of
super
it's
common.
just like not shiny at all, and I feel like that would bother me.
Yeah, I feel like the shining of WASD is, like, super, super common, though. All right. They're going in.
What are other
here.
things that affect GMK shine? How hard you type. So I type really light. My boyfriend actually is like a pretty heavy typist, and so he actually shines GMK sets pretty quickly. I would say like 6 months in, it'll have a bit of shine on like his more used keys. So I think how hard you type also affects the wear a little bit.
Zosko said, my sweat is very corrosive. I'm a musician, trombone player, and my sweat eats at the lacquer. Yeah, I mean, everyone's, like, Marcy, I think Marcy mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's body chemistry is a little different, too.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I know with me, like, I actually do have, like, I think I do have a bit of an oilier skin, but it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like an oil that, like,
I'm back.
bothers
Also,
anything.
What would you
And thank
go
you,
to
Liv.
and
I
stop
appreciate your
long
Prime.
Be these days? Do you still like
I've heard
the
people with
raids?
hyperhidrosis
I love
actually have a really
Pinocchos
hard
and
time with
KTT
GMK sets
roses,
as well.
so I think our preference is similar.
That's like the thing where you like sweat a lot, especially out of your hands. Is
Oh,
usually where it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
But
And Liv asked, in stock long pull switch. Honestly, there's so many good long pull options. I think honestly, Liv, depending on what your build is gonna be, I have no quarrels with any long pull switch right now. The only thing that I found a little problematic was the epsilons. I noticed some of those had like some ping from either the spring or the leaf. I'm not too sure, but I think personally, I really like graphite golds or oolong switches or tungstens. Like they're all good, but there's not a whole lot. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of difference. Just kind of go with what you want to go with. But epsilons are the only ones I would say like I've had a bad experience with.
oh, that stinks. I know a lot of people really like their Epsies. I actually haven't tried. I think I have a bag here that got like sent to me, but I haven't had the chance to.
I mean, they sound good. They feel like good switches, but didn't you say 20 minutes is not a lot? They're all the same. I mean, that's why I'm saying just go with whatever color you want. Like, there's not a whole
I
lot
feel
of
like
difference.
Alex just like reiterated that actually a little bit. I feel like he stuck with that. To be honest, he was like, "Yeah, just like pick a color. They're mostly the same."
Yeah, I mean, there's so many nice switches you can pick from. Okay, this one here is not going as nice.
Oh man, I love how many colors there are now. You guys have no idea how spoiled you are. I remember when the only switch colors there were like beige and black. And then like the stems would be like primary colors and that's it. Now we have so many fucking colors. I'm so here for it. I feel like a boomer.
See the
Like,
switches I'm using
you
today, Marcia?
don't
Look
know
how
how
cute
good
these
you
are.
have it.
Although my thumb is dying from this. Do I have like a keycap?
Oh man,
I can
remember
use
when
to
like
push in?
Durock stabilizers came out, Alex, and everybody lost their shit?
Oh yeah, I
Now
remember
there's
that.
so many stabilizers.
I remember that completely. Do you like bluey switches? Yeah, they're good. I like bluey switches. They were good. Again, like, I think this is the healthiest way to look at the switch market right now. Because if we sit here and we try to like, you know, which switch is the best, everyone's gonna have different preferences. I think like in terms of what makes some of the newer switches like ultimately better, one of the more, I guess, convenient factors is the switch done well, like out of the box? Does it sound good? Does it feel like it has good factory lube? And I think realistically, because switches are so saturated and lack so much like innovation, that's the only way really that I can look at things these days. Like, does it have X out of the box? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, that earns like an extra point. That's why lately, like with a lot of these switches, I'm like, oh, that has good pre-lube, good factory lube. I like this. This stands out to me, and that's now the standout feature. But until someone makes something different, I don't know what else to look for in switches. Like, what do I look for? Hi, Kimchi Queen. How you doing?
I just dropped an entire roll of solder. I swear.
Ouch.
Ow.
Big ouch.
Ooh,
Gonna eat dinner?
God,
Bye, Akigami.
yeah.
Take care, dude. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know what else to look for in switches these days.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit stagnant right now. I feel like everyone's focusing on getting stuff factory lubed. There's not a lot of different materials right now. Everyone's kind of sticking with long pulls. I'd like to see some like new material blends come through, or they were really focusing on like the race to the bottom and finding new switch manufacturers. I feel like now that that's settled down, I feel like hopefully there might be like more of a move to like actual like switch design innovation rather than like just like using different manufacturers' existing molds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true too. And Static, thank you so much for 18 months. I don't know if I said thank you. Also, Chaos, you want a compliment? Chaos, you know what's not chaotic? You know what's simple and straightforward? My love for you, my guy. Hopefully you're having a great day today, Chaos. Love you, dude.
What do you think
rest
of
your
the
week goes
Wuke
good.
Studios MM switches? I just got my package in. I literally just picked it up this morning. So
You want to laugh,
we
Marcia,
looked
about
these
that?
out.
You want to have a good laugh? Bro, thank you so much for 5 tier 1s. I appreciate that, dude.
I'm always here for a good laugh, Alex.
Wuche sent me the MM switches, and then they DM'd me, and they're like, yo, Alex, we fucked up. I'm like, why, what's up? They're like, we accidentally, like, because they sent me a lot, and I was like, yo, this is a lot of stuff. I'm like, I appreciate that,
Yeah.
whatever. So like, we sent you the box meant for the vendor. And I was like,
Meant for who?
a vendor, a Canadian vendor.
Oh, dude, how big was the fucking box
It was
then?
pretty big. I was like, yo, these guys are setting me up for life. Let's go. And then there was,
Damn. Dude, I will
Wasn't
say,
meant for
like,
me.
every time Uche sends me a package, it's still, like, a pretty big box. So I can only imagine, like, how massive, like, the vendor package was.
yeah, so I took it all out, and then they messaged me. I'm like, obviously it's not mine. Like, I'm not going to take it. So I was like, yeah, let me repack it and send it out.
Yeah, dude, oh man.
V-Dub, I literally thought I did. I was like, I have switches literally until I turn like 95 years old. Are Oil Kings good stock? I know Marcia's thoughts on Oil Kings. I have different thoughts on Oil Kings. I actually don't really love Oil Kings, to be honest. Marcia, you like them, don't you? You think they're pretty good?
I do. Okay, so Oil Kings reminds me, God, I really sound like a keyboard boomer. God damn. Oil Kings remind me when the meta was lubing switches with 105 because they're lubed with like a thin lubricant.
Yeah, they are.
They like feel and like sound wise like remind me of that. I'm here for it because I think it's something different than a lot of the other like switches that we saw. I think they're pretty solid stock. But I can totally get why they're not your preference, Alex, because as a result of the fact that they're pretty lightly lubed and only lube with oil, they're kind of really high pitched.
Well, yeah, they do have like a definitely a high pitch. And then I also feel like because of my lube preference, I have to go back in, remove that thinner oil because it doesn't really play nice with the 205 or GS2. And then I have to re-lube them. And on top of that too, I feel like even with all that oil, the springs aren't well done. And the springs, I mean, like it's very rare that I like stock springs, but wasn't really my cup of tea there. So
yeah, I do agree with that. I don't love the springs on it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Oil Kings are okay. They're all right. They're not really my.
I think they're worth a try. I think there are better like pre-lubed options that'll fit more people's preference.
Oh yeah, I strongly agree with that. All right, guys. Finally put all the switches after destroying my thumb. I don't think it was the plate, guys. I honestly just think it was these switches. Because if Marcia didn't really have a huge issue.
It is kind of tight with holy patches. I did try it out. It is a little bit tight with holy patches.
Maybe it's
but
it's a mix.
Patches, I mean, they are slightly out of spec, so I'm not sure we can really be mad at keys.
Yeah. All right, let's push all these guys in. I really like these switches. These are super cute, though. Look at these. Pink housings with black stems. It's cute.
Cute.
Very cute.
Reminds me of the NK Silk Olivia's a little bit.
A little bit. The silks have a little bit of a translucent housing, right?
Yeah. True.
They're a little bit more orange too, I think, the Olivia switches.
Yes, they are like they're trying to be like more rose gold.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to put the gaskets on the top? Because I totally just put them on the bottom. It looks like I'm supposed to. I just realized that it's not like top and bottom gasketed.
All right, time to solder.
Can't get sent to build.
Really missed you, man. Jotes, I missed you too, man. Hello. Been busy with work? I hope life's okay.
Oh, I have a question for you, Alex. You built a JRIS as well, right?
I did.
How did you like it?
Hold on, let me plug in my fan and I will tell you.
Totally. I'm pretty sure these gaskets are supposed to.
Okay, the JRIS was good. Oh shit, I just ruined my carpet. The JRIS was good. I liked it. I didn't have any problems with it. It sounded good. I think it's a good price point. There's not a whole lot to be mad about. I think it's another really good entry level keyboard or keyboard with a better price tag. But I mean, like, in terms of what it's doing new for the market, absolutely nothing. But I mean, that's kind of where keyboards are. What happened? What did you do?
I put the gaskets on the bottom. I think they're supposed to be on.
Peel them off, Tom.
Oh, are they supposed to be on the plate? God damn it.
Where is my...
I don't think there's enough for top and bottom. I don't have enough gaskets on the bottom. I think it's supposed to be the top. Fuck.
Wait, you didn't get enough gaskets?
Oh, no, wait, it's supposed to be bottom. Okay, we're good. Wait, yeah, is this supposed to be, like, proper, like, gaskets top and bottom? I'm trying to look at the proto because I didn't receive a build guide.
You know, I plugged in my fan to only not use it. The gaskets are only for the bottom. That's what Pancake says.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll stop sweating.
It wouldn't really make sense on the top. Mayballs, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Alexotos Omega Lol.
I was like, wait, hold on.
Isn't it
cool.
how that's how the 7V works though, I think, right? It's only on the top?
Yeah, I think so. I just like I feel like every time I build one of AI's boards, I like mess it up and have to fix it. I don't know what it is. It happened, I think, the first time I built a Polaris, and it happened with the Andromeda as well. So I'm just like, every time I build a board that he's designed, I'm like, shit, I can't like fuck it up again. He's gonna think I hate him.
I think you literally
get,
told
like,
me
panicky.
that. I remember you telling me that off stream. You're like, why is it every single time I build one of the AIO3 board?
I know, it sucks because like I like AI. Like I like him like as a person, and I like his design, so I'm like, fuck, man.
Are long pull stems worth getting used to? So ZT, in my opinion, there's not a whole lot to get used to. Maybe there is a small little learning curve with like the bottom out. But I think if you can adapt to them pretty quickly. Now, I think is it worth getting used to is very subjective. I would suggest if you can try them first. If you have like a local meetup or you want to give them a go on a hot swap keyboard, but it's not like a game changer when it comes to anything. Sound wise, it might be for you, but in terms of feeling,
I lost my data port.
It's a little bit different.
No, wait, that's not. God damn it! Where'd my my daughter board go? Daughter board.
Waterboard? Huh?
I
You
know.
torturing something?
I started braces. Did I tell you actually, Alex? I
Oh, you
got
have braces?
braces recently, and like talking is so hard. Even like a month in, because like as a kid I had a bit of a lisp, and so like I'm struggling a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Just posted my Win 90 on Discord. Ooh, okay. We will be doing part 2 of taking a look at your guys' builds on Sunday. So post all your photos. 1 per month though. Don't do multiple. Choza will kill me.
Dude, can I just say, I feel like people in your Discord have such good photography. I'm very here for it.
I'm actually in the same boat. It's so wild to see everyone's photos. Like, people are showing me the pictures and I'm like getting inspiration from it. Actually insane.
Board chat. Did you see me? Where did I put that? What the fuck?
It happens to me once a day. I don't even feel bad. It is my first build. Then I think, do you like clackier sounds? Like, do you like sharper sound signatures? Nitrum? Then if yes, I would say go with it. If no, perhaps go with something a little bit more standard. Would love to do product photos on my keyboard. Try it, dude. It's so much fun.
Waterboard, if you're gonna torture the sharer managers. Look, I'm mad, but I'm not mad. When I chat in squad mode, my message does not appear, but on regular Twitch chat it works. Oh, weird.
Honestly, guys, I don't know too much about how squad mode works other than you can view both of us at the same screen. So it's a feature that I think might have been popular when it came out with some of the gaming streamers, but then everyone started not caring because I don't think it counts towards your numbers, and I think a lot of people care about numbers, so.
Yeah. You can't even see your braces. Technology is amazing. Yeah, it's like a cheaper version of Invisalign that's better.
Dude.
Highly recommend.
How much? Okay, if you don't mind me asking, you can tell me off stream, but how much were they?
Yeah, so they were expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was still hefty. I'm really lucky in that my insurance covers the first $1,000. And my teeth are easy to move, so it's only a 6-month course of treatment.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so the grand total was $5,000, and then I think my insurance covered $2,000 of that because it was like kind of medically necessary for me, and so I'm only paying out of pocket $3,000, which is like still money, but like for fixing your teeth,
I feel like that's about right for braces. You know, it's still one of the most commented things on my Twitch and not Twitch, but my TikToks and YouTube.
Yeah.
It's when are you gonna fix your teeth? Okay, you can afford all these keyboards, but can't afford to fix your teeth. Every single time I post something with my face in it. Every single time. It's the #1 commented thing.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Yeah, 100%. I used to get like not as bad because I think my teeth are like pretty okay. Like they're not great, but they're like fine. You know what I mean? But like even I used to get like the odd comment. It like really it gets to you.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. One time I actually had like made my video more of like a sepia tone, and in turn like obviously whites turn a little bit more like yellow. And people are like, oh my god, your teeth are so yellow. And I'm like, oh my god, dude, you guys need to relax.
Dude, do people know that like teeth are also like not supposed to be like white?
Bleached white, yeah.
Yeah, like that's like not like naturally your teeth are supposed to be yellow.
May I ask why you don't want to fix your teeth? Yeah, you totally. Okay, so background explanation. When I was younger, I had the option to doing that. But I mean, like, I didn't grow up rich or anything, and
Yep.
I don't.
Yep.
I also don't think insurance covered a lot for my parents back in the day.
Mhm.
So I remember as a kid, like as a young kid, hearing $3,000 or something, and I just remember feeling so bad. You know, and I didn't really know much about my parents' financial situation, but like you can tell it's not an easy decision, and I felt so
Yeah.
bad, so I just said fuck it, and I just didn't want it, cause like I don't know, I don't want to have them pay 3,000, and like I think I just grew older and I stopped caring, and I think I went through a phase when I was growing up where I really cared about the way I looked, and then I got through that phase, thankfully, and I still care to a degree, but I also don't care.
Right.
So I just, you know,
Yeah.
it's expensive.
I feel you.
So
For me, it was just because like I was like I had legit like bite issues. Like it was like
yeah, see, that's a medical
fucking
thing, yeah,
with
for
me.
sure.
Yeah, and that's also like why my insurance covered so much of it. And so like I feel like that's for sure like a thing. But yeah, I think that's like I don't feel like anyone should feel like they have to get like orthodontics, especially since it's so expensive, purely for aesthetic reasons. I remember I was like the exact same way, Alex. I actually think we talked about this again. But like as a kid, like I went in, they told me I like should have braces for me because it was like slightly medically necessary. But I think the quote they gave my parents was like $12,000. It was like, there's
Huh?
no way. Like that is so much money. Yeah. It
Yeah,
was
I don't
because
know.
like this
It's
was
so
before like
expensive.
Invisalign, and so like metal braces are really expensive. And my teeth actually used to be worse than they are now. I got really lucky and they naturally settled as I got older. Like around the time I was like 20, I
Yeah.
think. So yeah, like I can empathize. I don't think anyone should like feel bad. I don't know. I don't think anyone should feel bad about their teeth. That's so like dumb. Someone in my chat said, walk up to a stranger in public and say this stuff to their face and see how your teeth look like afterwards.
No, dude, and this is to circle back to our first conversation of the night, guys. Like, this is what I mean by it's a lot of projection. Even when we deal with like elitists or gatekeepers in the community or people who feel like the need to put others down, it's just projection. Like they need to see someone else fall down for that. Like that's instead of rising themselves up and like bettering themselves and actually like taking a step up themselves, it's so much easier to pull the blocks underneath someone and watch them fall. So like that's usually why people
Yeah.
do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's always a them problem, not a you problem, but it can be really hard to internalize that. So never feel bad for feeling bad, but also try your best to internalize.
Wish Canada covered dental.
Well said, Daddy Alex. Yeah, well said, Alex.
Thank you guys. Will you and our friend APR be building the Hibiki prototype? Maybe. Isn't the group I already started?
No,
What?
the
I
group
thought it
I for
was.
Hibiki shouldn't have.
I thought it
I don't
was.
think.
Wait, hold on.
No, she revealed it. She like
Oh,
revealed
not
the
quite
page.
yet. Okay.
Yeah, but not quite yet. I should be receiving a prototype. It is my understanding, and I am allowed to tell you.
Yeah, I got a message from Kate, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have been busy all day and I have not been able to respond. So I don't. That's why I say maybe, because I don't know when.
I'm
Oh.
sick of wearing my braces already. Crown goes on in a few weeks though, and I don't think I have to wear it so much after. Braces hurt too.
Yeah, I can imagine that actually. They probably
It's
really,
like
really sting.
painful. Like whenever you like, for me it's changing trays since I'm doing like the Invisalign off-brand thing. But like whenever you change trays or like get them tightened, it fucking, goddamn.
All right, these are good. These are good. We're done this. Let's move this to the bottom here. We're gonna move some stuff around.
I will say though, if you are looking into getting like adult orthodontics and you're looking into like Invisalign or normal braces, like from personal experience, like having the ability to like take off your braces if like you need to is so nice.
So
And like if
Marcia,
you can do like an off-brand Invisalign, it gets really cheap as well.
I
So
would love to
highly.
do that one day, but my mind sees it like this, right? You tell me X amount of dollars for braces.
Hmm.
I'm so into what I'm doing right now, being like keyboard stuff. I'm like, shit, man,
Oh.
that's a lot of GMK keycap sets. So
Yeah. Okay. Embarrassing thing to admit, when they told me the price, I was literally like, oh damn, that's
that's
like
three
five.
group bars. All right, this is done. You guys wanted me to do the weight measuring of this keyboard, or I guess take a look at the weight of the keyboard. Did people want that
Yeah, I
still?
almost done building. I gotta like slow down.
I haven't got that far. I'm slow. I'm very slow at building lately. I like talking.
I've
Uh,
heard some scary things about the off-brand ones though.
wait.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not talking about
You're
like
back on top.
at-home aligners. Don't
Marcia,
fucking do
talk.
those. No, I mean like if your orthodontist offers like a clear aligner brand that isn't Invisalign, something like I'm doing Reveal, for instance. If your orthodontist offers that, do it. But yeah, don't do like the ones where they send you stuff and you never see an orthodontist. Those are scary. Sorry. Yeah, to clarify, don't lose your teeth because you're doing like non-orthodontist supervised orthodontal treatment. That would make me very sad.
Okay. Weight with these. Is it zinc? Is it zinc weights? I don't know if Anna's still there.
Yeah, they're zinc.
So it's 2.5 pounds. Yeah, let's just say 2.6 pounds is round up. And we'll take them out.
Oh, fuck. Are these silence? Did I just build this board with silent switches?
Yes, you did.
Did I actually?
Yeah, there's silent switches. I said that before.
These
There's
are silent?
switches. Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it. I just built with what they sent me. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want
Well,
to build it with
Alex,
it
you're
today.
gonna get a chance to catch up because I am desoldering this board. I
Are
can't
you
give you
gonna
guys like a
desolder it?
review on this board without hearing it. Yeah, I'm gonna desolder it. I'm quick. It'll be fine. How far along on your build are you?
I haven't even put the gaskets on. I just finished soldering.
Yeah, I can definitely catch
Okay,
up.
it's 1.1 pounds without the weights, for everyone's knowledge. So what? It's how
What's my happy
different?
fact, by the way? Oh shit. I'm sorry, Jem.
2 point.
I was so like caught up in
Okay,
talking to
sorry.
Alex, maybe.
What happened?
Oh, I forgot to give someone their channel point. I have like a happy fact channel point redemption. Highly recommend, by the way.
Where did I put this skull right here?
Did you know whales have best friends and they have really good memories? So they'll meet up with their friends when they go to do their migration every year,
That's
even
cool.
if they like have like wandered apart. That's so cute.
It is very cool.
In fact, they never forget them, even if they don't see them for years. Shit, it's adorable.
Actually, this is a
I'm
pretty
glad we
light
don't eat
keyboard.
whales. Fuck, I can't believe I built this. They sent it to me in the package, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll totally use like the new switches they sent. I should have read. My bad.
I actually have been very anal about analyzing every single switch that I've been using lately, just because I need to find something that's different. And I'm like, come on, man. Give me that different thing.
My chat is scheming on how they can run interference to make sure you finish first.
Finish
Rude.
first?
Yeah, like before me.
Hey, slow
like,
and
how can
steady
you slow
always
them
wins the
down?
race. See this, guys? Marcia even started a little bit before me, but I'll win, guys. She had a setback.
I wonder which board chat'll think so.
What are you going to use instead?
Hmm?
What are you going to use instead for switches?
As far as switches, I don't know. I didn't have anything prepped because these were like pre-lubed. I
can
might
use
have to
Wu-Chase
use
switches
some
if you have.
Auroras just because
Yeah.
they're like. If
That's
I have
my
them
go-to
left,
when
I've
I'm
been-
feeling lazy.
Yeah.
Compliment for Violet Witch? Violet, let me tell you right now. Actually, I have a question. Is Violet part of the rainbow? No, right? Is that one color that's actually like not a real color? No, that's brown, I think.
Violet's part of the rainbow. It's
I don't
Richard of York, you battle in vain. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Fuck, I don't remember. Anyways, you know what? Roy G. Biv, that's right. Violet Witch,
Like,
if
anyways,
you
that was
were
weird.
a rainbow, you'd be the pot of gold at the end, okay? Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Love ya.
Wait,
I
did no
I
one
saw a
else, like,
TikTok the other
remember-
day that there's like a color that doesn't actually exist, and I think it might have been brown.
like
Oh,
show
that's
up
a
on the
cute instead.
rainbow?
No,
Oh,
like brown doesn't show up on a color hue, like a color wheel, because it's more of a hue, I think.
Oh,
like a
don't even
darker
like.
orange.
Oh God! As soon
I
as you
don't
start
know.
talking about like hues and tones, all of the designers
They're gonna
are
go
gonna start
actually, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, guys, my bad. I watched a TikTok on it.
Magenta can't be represented by a single wavelength. Oh, today.
So these things are on the bottom of the gaskets.
Yeah, on the bottom. You can put them on the bottom of the plate if you want. I always do the case. I think you do too.
Yeah.
But I think technically AO3 built it with the things on. Do people ever like get on you for that? Like building it slightly different from the build guide, even if it's functionally the same?
Believe it
Is
or
that
not,
just, like-
I'm a stickler for build. If someone gives me a build guide, I will follow it.
Really? Well, because
Yeah.
like I always put the gasket on the case so I can swap out plates and stuff. Because you don't want to be like, if you're only given one set of gaskets, you don't want to be like pulling those gaskets off of one.
Yeah,
thing,
that's
right?
true too.
I used to get so much shit for that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, it'd be way worse if I like stretched out the gaskets and like fucked them up pulling these off the plate.
Holy Monk asked, Alex had a question. My keyboard key map resets to default randomly once in a blue moon. Do you have any idea what might cause that? That actually it's happened to me on a few boards too. I don't exactly know what causes that. It could be just maybe even a bad boot of the keyboard and it just resets itself. I honestly don't know. You need to call Wilba on that one there.
Alex, can your chat hear this real quick?
I
that,
can't
like-
hear anything.
Too loud? Okay, perfect. Dope. I have like
are you
on Discord as well as like my RTX, so I'm hoping it like mutes it down enough. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want to be like burring in the background of your.
No,
stream.
you're good. You're good. Also, guys, I have to put in the daughter board first because this is something I actually don't like, and you guys know I don't like when gaskets float above nothing. And I don't think these go here, so we have to put this on top. Really don't like that, but I guess that's why probably it's supposed to go on the plate. But I don't like gaskets being on the plate either.
Probably use the tiny gaskets on either side if you don't want it to float. Because you get
Could
spare tiny
technically.
gaskets.
Yeah. Can you cut it? I probably will. I just don't like it because I don't know, it bothers the crap out of me. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. I complain on it. I complain about that on every single board where we have the same issue. All right, let's put this guy here in.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna focus on desoldering real quick so I can get it done quick. So forgive me if I don't see what you guys are saying. I might even do it a little bit off stream as well. Pull it.
Okay, and I also will make a note that I do have to clip this a little bit because there's a large piece of FR4 still on the daughter board here. Very rare that I've seen this happen, but
Yeah, for the record, I didn't have that problem.
yeah, very rare. And these are what, universal daughter boards, so oof, it's actually needs to be shaved down a little bit more. Hydrate, more coffee. Thank you guys.
Chat, if you're getting up to sus stuff while I'm not watching, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yes, these are new Brutalist boards from Canning Keys. They were nice enough to send some of these out to us. Still a little bit too... Alright. Doesn't coffee make you more dehydrated? It might, honestly, but I need caffeine. It's been a long day. It's been too long of a day, guys. All right.
Behave. I think the daughter board should be upside down to laying properly. Thank you, Upas. My bad. Thanks for the heads up. Heads up for you too, Alex. Apparently the daughter board.
Oh, I already got that.
Okay. It looks like.
I figured as much with that one. There's some tilting that's going on with this.
I always put it
Okay.
the old daughter board way.
Actually, the worst was I had a commission done for a what's it called, gaff
Oh,
keyboard.
the GAF 910.
Yeah, and it came with prototype PCBs and
Mm-hmm.
daughter boards, and my
Mm-hmm.
lord, what a nightmare that was. Oh, these are the ones here.
What a hype beast board. How did you like the build on
It
that?
was okay. It was. I mean, it's a nice board.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a little bit problematic because the daughter board that it came with
Mm-hmm.
uh, sat upside down, and that was the only way to install it. So that was already problematic, and it also had no ESD protection, which
It
made it
had no
more
what?
problem. ESD protection, because
Oh, okay.
it's all like prototype stuff.
Yeah.
So it actually ended up dying mid build.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
so
so we
funny.
needed to reach out and get a new one sent to us, and they just sent us another one of the prototype ones. But we got it
Yeah.
assembled. It works now, and it's probably never going to be touched again because assembling it is just a little
I
bit
have
of a nightmare.
a long and storied hate of TGR PCBs.
I don't know if it was a TGR PCB. I think it literally was just like a rando USB, or not USB, PCB.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, am I not? Do I not have the right bit for this? What bit is this? Oh, this is fucking. Oh my bad.
Does the banner word thing only ban a word for the chat or for you? You can decide. I just ask that you don't impede my ability to like review a keyboard or talk to chat. So please don't ban like the word the or I don't know, like flex or something. But yeah.
Do you like Boba U4Ts? They're okay. I don't mind them. They're all right. I don't personally use tactiles in many keyboards these days.
Is
Caffeine is
Alex's
life.
noise get on his mic cutting him off sometimes? A little bit. But it's okay.
It's probably just a Discord thing. Honestly, I'd rather have that than it just picking up random shit like me coughing.
Yeah, agreed.
The coffee dehydrating you is a myth. Is it? I honestly do not know. I do not know about all these life sciencey things.
Well, caffeine is like a diuretic. So like it doesn't technically like dehydrate you, but it kind of does.
I will still continue to drink coffee. What tactile switch would you recommend? I still am a big fan of Holy Pandas. I like those designer white jades. Those are pretty nice. I still don't mind Kiwi switches. I mean, they're okay. Do you like pink robin switches? I might get some. They seem to be lubed pretty decently. I did have I opened 4 here up on stream, and one of them seemed to have some plastic in it. I don't know if that was just like a complete one-off. I've never seen that before. Because I definitely felt weird when I was actuating it. But they feel like a long pull switch. They feel good. Again, I think my experience with long pull switches at the moment, I know some people swear by different long pull switches, and I don't want to take away from their experience. But my experience is it's all kind of feels the same to me. Again, unless you're putting your ear down to your keyboard and you have like, I guess the muscle in your ear to listen to all this kind of stuff, they tend to start feeling the same and all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is.
It's definitely Discord, guys. Discord has a built-in like noise gate
Do I need to reduce
software
it?
called Crisp, and it's pretty harsh, and you have to like disable it intentionally.
Okay, do you want me to fix it, Marcia?
No. Really don't worry about it. It's like barely affecting you. It just kind of cuts you off like a little bit early. Like we can hear you. You're good.
I turned it off for you guys. Shabam! Now it's off. Now you guys will hear me coughing and everything.
Wow, let's go.
You ever get a cheap manual lens? It's not great quality, but super fun to shoot with. Yeah, I mean, dude, there are so many really fun lenses you can get for your cameras. There's even, dude, honestly, sometimes even broken lenses can really give you cool effects. It really depends on what you're shooting, what your goal is artistically, and whether or not you're going for that. I mean, ultimately, these days, you can do a lot of that stuff in post. But yeah, it's crazy how much fun you can have with cheap glass. But good glass is something you should never take for granted. Good glass is crazy. I actually got Marcy to switch over to Fuji. She was on that Sony life
Yeah.
before.
Oh my god. Okay. It's kind of a side note from that, but never fucking use like the Sony A series lenses. They're the worst lenses ever. Maybe just never use the Sony A series. It's such a trap. I feel like it's like so highly recommended to like content creators, and that's why I got it. It's like, oh, it's like cheap, easy, good for like everything. Like go Sony A series, bruh. Oh my god, it was so horrible for streaming at the very least. I think like for pictures or for videos
photos, it's
where you
okay.
can,
Yeah.
yeah, for like something you can edit afterwards, it's fine. But for capturing like real time, there's no like you can't change the color profile. And so it was just miserable.
Yeah, to kind of elaborate on that, I don't know why everyone says to go with Sony's for live streaming. Sony, like especially the older ones, I don't know about anything about the new stuff that's come out, but when we were starting off, everyone recommended like A6000s or A6200s or 6100s, whatever.
Yep.
The problem with Sony is you can't really adjust your highlights and shadows. So you'd end up having a lot of hot spots all over the camera. And then the other problem too is like their color science is really shitty for video. And the only good way to capture video on the Sony is if you shoot in like an F-Log. But then you get left with obviously a very like blank canvas and you have to start using LUTs and stuff like that, which is a little bit problematic over OBS. So what resolution am I streaming in? I'm streaming in 1440p, but my whole stream is actually downscaled from 4K. Look how pretty this is. I love. Okay, so in terms of like the keyboard design, we'll go over this really quick. It's box on wedge, pretty simple there. It does have a bit of a taper coming down from the top box. So it does have a bit of a different design, and it also has this other piece of metal here at the back too that kind of sticks out. So it does have a really, really nice side profile, I'd say. Definitely a little bit different. The bottom of it's quite nice as well. I would say this is really low too. I don't know the front height, but it doesn't feel like it's too high. Ooh, I hope this doesn't tilt back as we use. No. I think it's just like the link where it doesn't get affected.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it did, to be honest.
It does have a little, if you put a little bit of pressure on the top row, it does tilt back a little bit. But on a desk pad, it doesn't seem to do that at all. So it is kind of like the link. I wonder if it just, the feet need to move back over here, opposed to over here. So here instead of here.
Mm-hmm.
You're prettier? Thank you, Kimstar. I appreciate that. Let's try. I'm going to put keycaps on it. Ooh, I know what keycaps that I'm going to put on it. I got a new set from KVD fans. So nice. Oh my gosh. Johnny, thank you so much.
Luckily, Alex takes forever to put keycaps on. I think we can.
Dude, I have the best idea for keycaps on this. This is not out yet. This is a prototype set. But they're made of polycarbonate. Oh, fuck.
Oh, is it the clear ones?
Yeah.
From a Deadline?
No, they're called Clear 2048.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Ooh.
We'll put these on it. Oh, this is gonna be cool with the pink. I don't know how good these caps are, by the way, so we'll see. They're very smooth feeling.
I will say this is like slightly concerning. There's like little pieces of these switches all over my desktop. I don't know if you guys can probably see that a little bit.
Oh,
I
is
think
it
they
because
got
the
like
plate was too tight?
they got like, yeah.
I see incoming soon. Yes, these are designed by Bip. I mean, this is an older set, just done on a polycarbonate keycap. Canon Keys did some keycaps as well. The Morse code set, which I'll show off probably tomorrow. But I want to use these today. So I don't know. Black keyboards lately, I've been so particular about what I've been using on them. They are polycarbonate, right, Pancake? I think you told me in your notes they're polycarb. They are fingerprint magnets, but that's okay. These are cute though. Damn.
I had one switch that didn't get completely desoldered. I'm gonna like wiggle it out. A little bit hard because the plate's.
Wait, these are
It's always
cute.
like the 1.4. I
Guys,
feel
look
like
at this.
KVD fans has been going on.
Oh yeah, they've been killing it lately. Look, I love how you can see the switches. Hello? This is actually so cute. Look at this. I'm here for this, dude.
Let me see. I have to go grab and like see which Aurora switches. I have enough weight. Maybe I'll have some right now.
They're all the same,
We
just
see.
different color, right? I think they're all literally all the same material. Kuro, thank you so much for the prime, dude. Cute looking switches. I think the pink switches are literally perfect for showing off these today. Dude, wait! This should be so cool with the glow in the dark switches. Fuck, I gotta try that later. Oh, because I have full glow in the dark switches. I wonder how this would look. Love the concept
Love
of
the
a dual
concept
stream.
of a duo build stream with Marcia.
We'll do this more often. I'll communicate with Marcia about future prototype builds. Maybe we'll do it more often in the future, guys.
I think it's really fun. I'm totally here for it. Alex and I have kind of been looking for a way to collaborate since we stopped doing those group buy review streams. So this is cozy.
Yeah, I like doing community stuff, so you should see these per key. You know what though, Pancake? How many keyboards do per key these days? Not a whole lot. I can imagine it looks cool though. Hi Richie, thank you so much for the
Hey
tier
there,
1.
handsome.
Thank you guys. And thank you Pimento, I appreciate you too. Why new GB reviews? You want to know the honest reason why I don't really care to do GB reviews anymore? I hate going on Geekhack. When I go on Geekhack, I just literally get sad at looking at the comments. And honestly, a lot of projects these days, even if we critique them, it doesn't, or give weigh our thoughts and show what's new. I don't know. I feel like a lot of stuff's not even put on in ICs anymore, and they just release shit. So kind of pointless.
Yeah, I didn't really like it either because I feel like we either, regardless of how there was just no winning, I guess.
Yeah, there's that too. I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like we did it because we wanted to kind of show people what was coming up and just give our thoughts on it casually. But kind of no matter what we did, I feel like we wound up hurting somebody some way, either their feelings or if their group buy wasn't something that we loved, or if somebody liked something we didn't like in the chat, they would get upset. And that's never something Alex or I want to do, right? So ultimately, I feel like if no matter what you do, somebody winds up unhappy, it's probably best you just do it.
Did I drop these keycaps or something? Why are they all fucking messed up? What should I put there? I'm gonna put random
Cameras
guesses.
just nerding out about cameras now. I'm very here for it.
I love cameras, guys.
Oh god, someone brought a Hasselblad to the Canon Keys meetup.
Oh really?
I was
what a flex. Jesus.
Yeah, seriously. And they were taking pictures of boards. It's it's also everyone there, obviously, most, I feel there's a pretty heavy overlap between people who are into photography and cameras and people who are into keyboards. And so everybody was absolutely loving it. But I saw no less than 5 people taking out their phones to Google the price of a Hasselblad so they could get one. It's damn, you just ruined so many wallets today.
Wait, this keyboard's... Marcy, I don't know if you can see my stream right now. Do you see these like the keycaps with the switches peeking through?
Let me pull it up. I think I have it minimized right
That's actually so fucking dope.
now.
So nice.
2 months
on.
of
You
that
guys might hear
fabulous
Alex's voice.
moustache.
Thank you, Naj. I appreciate that, dude. Look at that.
Ooh, wait, that looks really good with like the slight like black tint. I'm very here for that.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That looks really
so I
cool.
got sent a set of polycarbonate keycaps. I think probably from the same menu, just being sold by like a different vendor. And they were completely clear, and it was like cool, but I
Oh,
feel
I know
like
which ones you're talking about.
clear is like a little much. You know what I mean? I feel like the smoky look is the way to go.
Yeah, it's like it tints them down. I wonder if they can do other colors in these. Pancake, is there other colors? A part of me wants to lick them. Actually, me too. It's weird. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, thank you, Marcia.
Smile.
Yeah, I do.
Smile. Did I miss a sound test? I
Dude, they
just
feel-
put the keyboard together.
They feel so nice to type on too. I love a like a polished surface. It feels really nice.
Polycarbonate's a little bit of a different sound profile too, right?
Yeah, it's not one I prefer. It's a little bit higher pitched, I would say, even than ABS. So that's something to keep in mind for people who are like listening to the sound of the build too.
Okay, I am gonna tune the stabs really quick, guys. You guys know I'm a stickler for stabs like that. What's stopping us from licking it? I don't
What
know.
is stopping you from doing it?
I feel like if I lick it, I'm gonna set a very bad routine for myself.
I mean,
good.
Nathan ate G&K trays. You can't do worse than that.
And look, now he's the guy who eats GMK trays.
You guys don't believe me, but I am totally gonna catch up to Alex. I believe.
I'm technically done though. Technically.
I have an XT200 and I just figured out how to stream it with it, and I have not had it overheat. Yeah, so my XT30 does overheat if I put it in 4K, or if it's like a particularly hot day outside and I don't have my AC on. Other than that, the Fujis have been way better than my Sony series. I do keep a dummy battery in it, which will make it run hotter. But yeah, as long as I don't like do anything in 4K, mine are fine. If I swap it to 4K, they will overheat in like under a second. But my room that I stream in is very small, and I'm doing stuff with a lot of warmth in here, so we get warm.
Static asked, does Nathan even stream anymore? I feel like I never see him on Twitch. Bro, riddle me this though. Some people say he got married and he's on his honeymoon. Riddle me this though. Asmodeus, he plays a game. Nathan makes this community game with all the rest of some of the streamers of CSGO. Asmodeus 360 no scopes him and he hasn't been seen since. Was the honeymoon just an excuse? Riddle me that.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just asking, bro. I wouldn't want to be on Twitch after I got 360 no scoped.
Asmodeus forced Nathan into retirement out of sheer embarrassment.
I'm just saying, it's just too coincidental. Like, I would also say, guys, I have a 2-month-long honeymoon after I got 360 no-scoped. I'm just saying. So, riddle me that, guys. KC, one compliment? Hey, KC, if I 360 no-scoped you, I would never want you to stop streaming. All right? Love you, dude. Hopefully you're having a great day today and the rest of the week goes very smoothly. It was the subathon night. Yeah. And then he's gone. Never seen him again. After he got 360 no-scoped. Angel still has the clip. Let me go see if I can get the clip. Well, let me go message him real quick. I'll get you guys the clip. I'll show you guys.
With a message when he streams again. Just like, lol, I heard you got 360 no scoped. Feels bad, bro.
Yeah. Can I have the 360 no scope clip of Nathan? Okay, I messaged him. Chaos Snipes was never seen again. Honestly, if you see that channel get deleted, you know why now. Dude, I'd be gone from everywhere. Same, bro. If I got 360 no scoped, I'm out of Twitch, bro. Okay, Angel's gonna send it over now, then I'll show you guys, then we'll do a typing test. Just remind him in offline chat every day until he's back. The guy doesn't even respond to my normal DMs. I don't even think he's gonna look at his offline chat.
Nathan?
Yeah, Nathan.
Oh, shit.
Get the man back in the CS grind. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's been practicing for like 2 months. He says he's in Italy on his story chat, on his story post on Teja Type's Instagram, but like maybe that's just a front. Maybe he's on like the Italy map on CS training. Maybe that's what it is. I got convinced for oolong switches and I just picked them up and started lubing them. I'm quite excited. I mean, they're good switches. They look cute too. He's on his anime training arc right now. Honestly true. Honestly, so true. Let's actually get a side. Oh, this looks pretty cool from the side view too. Okay, guys, I'm actually really sold.
In Italy? That's
he could be training. He could be training in Italy. He actually getting trained from someone in Italy. Someone asked, are the legends lasered on? Pancake, are they lasered on? Oh, they're UV. Okay, so these are UV for the polycarb ones. Okay. Okay, you guys want to see this? I'll play this for you guys.
Lord.
Oh god.
Okay, let me pause my music. You guys want to see the 360 no scope? Here we go. Wait, it's in HDR mode. Fuck, I won't be able to show you guys. Let me turn off HDR mode really quick. I've been using my HDR on my monitor finally. If this crashes my stream though, rest in peace me.
I use all of my power and solder like at the appropriate speed that I usually do.
All right. Here we go, guys.
You get this done in like 2 seconds.
Can you guys see? I'm just gonna alt tab back in. Can you guys see that? Were you guys able to see that video? Yes or no? I only have one monitor because don't have a lot of space on my desk. Okay, you can? All right. Here it is. No scope on Teja. Here we go. This is Angel's point of view.
Lord.
Watch this, bro. Hit the nose.
Flashing 3, 2.
Ouch, bro. Actually, 360 no scope. That's why he quit streaming, to be honest. I'm pretty positive. That's actually why he got.
Lord.
That's actually why he quit, dude.
Flashing 3, 2.
That's why he quit. Don't let anyone tell you differently. He didn't actually quit. He's on vacation, guys. But if anyone asks, he quit, okay? Because of that reason.
Dude,
that was only a 270?
Write that rumor. I would love that.
Check the DM again. This happened the same game. What's this one? Is it another shot on Teja?
No way, dude. Teja got gun cat.
Wait, Angel, which one's this? I'm just gonna skip ahead. Is this you killing me? I don't want to show this one. Oh, is it another 360 no scope?
Oh, he got 360 no scoped twice.
Oh, he got no scoped a second time. Damn, dude.
Absolutely fucking styled on.
Here, did I miss the typing test? I haven't even done it yet. Damn, that sucks. Angel, would you agree or disagree that's why Teja had to stop streaming? I don't know about the honeymoon. I think that might be fake.
His like girlfriend, who's been his girlfriend since high school, is actually a lie. She doesn't exist. Pure cover.
Did anyone on the subathon clip the Teja's POV? I don't know actually. He removed all of his volume, so we can't hear us. You can only hear him because of I guess the way he records the stream. All right, let's take another quick look at the keyboard here. I really like these keycaps on it. I'll do a quick typing test for you guys. VOD is still up. You guys can watch the VOD, baby. There it is. Actual proof. Living proof, dude. So we are using polycarbonate keycaps today. This is the Brutal V2. We are using the pink Robin switches. And I am using Stabies for this. I did use mid-plate foam, and I'm using the aluminum plate. I don't know if there's going to be other plate options. I think Anna did say that there was half plates. And maybe probably some other options too. But let's see what this sounds like. It does sound pretty good, actually. That's actually really nice. It's a really good feeling keyboard. The spacebar's thin. Okay, we'll try with an ABS spacebar too. I actually don't think it's that thin at all. This is polycarbonate keycaps. Okay, let's actually try with the ABS spacebar. We'll take it off our poor salvation.
That didn't happen, chat. You didn't see.
Let's see this now. Okay, not gonna lie. To me, this sounds already a million times different and better. Again, polycarbonate, ABS. So a little different, and that's just the you know, the difference of material in your keycap. You know what though? These alphas sound pretty good with this spacebar. Marcia, is this gonna be an in-stock keyboard? Do you know?
It's my understanding that they're gonna try their best. I could be wrong on that.
This versus the
I'm
Vega?
sure Upos or Anna will correct me in a second. Yeah.
I've only built the Vega once, but I don't know. It feels very. I mean, it's kind of the same sounding almost. I think it might be a bit different, but it is AIO3, so you are gonna get that, you know, classic AIO3 touch. I do like it with the ABS better, but I do like the look of the polycarbonate spacebar. So sue me, guys. I'm gonna keep the polycarbonate one on. It looks really good with the polycarb one on. The polycarb is a little bit thinner. It's not awful though. It's honestly not bad.
I think polycarb caps would be such a good pick for like a clacky build.
Yeah, it looks good with it though, man. Like that looks so. This looks so sharp with the polycarb. This looks so cool. All right, I like this. I think this is a pretty good option. Are the switches stock? The switches are indeed stock. I did not touch I only opened them to show you guys what's inside the switches lube-wise. But the switches I used today are indeed stock. Poor salvation. I'm gonna put you back together.
Your ability to troubleshoot real time is impressive. Thank you. I've had a little practice.
Can I measure the
If you
front
know,
end?
you know.
I don't think I have a good way to do that right now for the salvation, but I think I did measure it. I think it's what, 20, 21 mil?
Oh, Alex, I have an answer. Yes, Brutal V2 should be an in-stock product.
Okay, perfect. And what's the price point on it?
350-ish.
I was about to go look at the conversation, yeah.
Gotcha.
350. Oh, that's not bad, honestly. 350. I have unlooped Ping Robins on the way, ordered when they came out on KFA. It honestly, unlubed, I would say they're pretty standard long pole, but the fact that they're lubed, I would say like it's just an added bonus. So, but nice switches. Pretty. Hi Keeps for all. How you doing? Nice switches, like I said, really cute too. I like how pretty they are. That's, again, when it comes to the keyboard switch market, it is tough for me to judge switches because a lot of them are pretty similar. So again, if you can get a really, really good factory lubed or just like switch out of the box, then I think you're a little bit ahead of the game right now. So I'd say like right now, the best 3 factory lube switches, I'm going to tie Pink Robins, Moons, and Matcha Lattes, the Wuche Auroras, and then TTC Wilds. Those are the top 3. I'm tying all these 3 because they're all the same. I think they might be all to be the same. But yeah, pretty good. Like I have to admit, I don't know how many of these lube ones they're going to be selling, but they're pretty good. I would love to see, I think everything though that's come out for lube, these really good lube switches has been like 63.5. I really want to see like 55 grams. They sound better than Zaku's. IMO Snick Rep, they kind of sound the same. I still don't get the hype behind Zaku's when they were popular. They just kind of felt like every other long pole. Because I did try them eventually, and I was like, oh, these are long pole switches. But I mean, everyone's different. Everyone's gonna have a different preference or a different set of everything.
Really quiet, Marcia. I'm trying not to interrupt Alex. Oh my god. Whenever we did like a group by review stream, everyone would be like, Marcia, you're interrupting Alex so much. Stop being so rude. Oh my god, let him speak. I'm trying not to do that.
And then I'd be like, guys, it's okay. That's just how Marcia is. I have no issue with it. I think it was a Gundam hype. That's what sells in this hobby. I think I told you guys the quick sales tips. If you guys want to sell things really quick in any hobbies, make anything anime based. Zaku sound a tad louder. I don't know the actual pull length of Zaku's versus these, but the pull length could increase some loudness. Because I know that is, if you look, I think someone on, someone somewhere made like a large photo list of all the stems and their pull lengths. So, the pink robins are from Keebs for All, KFA. I actually don't know if they're in stock at the moment. Pink robin switches. I don't think they are they? Oh, they are. The lubed ones are. Actually not bad. For 40 switches, 25 bucks. And if they're this consistency, other than that one that I opened up that had a little bit of a bit of plastic in there. Again, I don't know if that was from me cracking it open. Pretty decent consistency. They do feel good.
Hi, Kips. How are you? You were discussing guilty pleasures as far as food earlier, Marcia. Some kind of chips, I think. I love spicy chips. So Takis and like lime hot Cheetos specifically are my Achilles heel. Yeah, I'll go through an embarrassing amount of bags in a week.
At one point, they don't sell them anymore here. I don't know why. I thought I was their #1 customer keeping the business afloat. But they had these Guinness flavored chips.
Dude, I remember when you were obsessed with those.
Bro, they were I would literally go to the store and I would buy like 6 bags and eat them in a single week. And then just one day, they just stopped selling them here in Canada. And I was like, how is that literally possible? I kept that company afloat.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I still have never tried a Taki. I don't know.
Man, isn't that like the worst though when like a store like discontinues your favorite food? I used to be obsessed with Trader Joe's hot cheese crunchies. They're like their version of like hot Cheetos, but they were better. They were better. And they discontinued them and I literally like I almost had a breakdown, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because I loved them that much. It was so over dramatic and ridiculous, but like you guys have no idea. I was so sad.
I wish we had a Trader Joe's here. You know what they don't have a lot of here in Canada? That me and my girlfriend have been trying to look for? That I think only Trader Joe's, I don't know if only Trader Joe's has it. They don't have a lot of cookie butter here in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the Biscoff like cookie butter. Really?
I don't know if it's from Biscoff. I don't know what brand it was, but like.
Oh, it's like white label Biscoff. So if you like can't find like cookie butter in Trader Joe's, you can get Biscoff. If you, if you can.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it here. They have like a no-name brand stuff here, but like it's a really small jug, which is pathetically small. But like I remember, I think it was Jordan sent me out some cookie butter. He sent me out 2 bottles of it, and it's all gone now. But yeah, I don't really got a lot of cookie butter here. What foams is built in this right now? Marcy is doing no foam. I did mid-plate foam. I don't think either one of us did bottom. I don't think the keyboard needs the bottom foam.
I will say, kind of honestly not a massive fan of how this is already sounding without foam.
Is it a little
you guys
hollow?
will hear it. It's not. I don't know. It might be the combo of like the plates and switches and stuff. I think for this build, I would prefer to do like a long pull nylon housing switch just to help it be a little bit deeper. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it's my personal favorite. I do think some people will like it. It's not like it's resonant or anything. It's not something that like everybody hates, but I'm not super digging it.
I will say these keycaps, as beautiful as they are fingerprint magnets. As a side note, but I do think this is really cool. It's just as like an off topic what Marcia is talking about. Do we have a luxury of time to switch out to GMK keycaps? How about next time we use this board, which is I'm probably gonna keep it on my desk for a while because I actually do like the way this sounds. How about let me take some photos with this on it just because I don't Like, honestly, I'm kind of tired. I don't feel like taking them off. And then I'll probably swap them out because I'm probably going to move this keycap set anyways to something else. And then we'll pick a set. How's the typing feel? It's not soft. Tell you that right now. It's definitely not soft. It's a bit stiffer in terms of typing feel, which is no surprise. It's not a flexi keyboard. Truth be told, though, there's not a lot of feedback from it, so that means the gaskets are doing their job well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for typing feel. It's stiff. It's stiffer. It's not a lot feedback stiff, but it's stiffer for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
Is it similar to the Iron
It's not a
165?
flex keyboard.
Iron 165, oddly enough, I feel like if you tighten that too much, it definitely has a slight bit of feedback because it's so compressed. I'd say it's a little tiny smidge bit less feedback than the 165. Would you describe it as brutal? Brutally cool. I'm sorry, that was really lame. Bip wants that gloss look. I'm okay with it though. I think the keycaps do what they set out to do, which is have that really glossy kind of look. But these are not out yet, guys. These will be available, the keycaps, on KBD fans. I don't know when, if they even become available. But these are just prototype keycaps. Looks cool though. Look at the keyboard. Look, no desk pad. Look at that. That's sweet. There is a little bit of tilting on the keyboard if you guys press a little bit too hard on the top row without a desk pad. Just as a note to make, because I also did make that note with the Link 65. Yeah, that keyboard doesn't do it. Just a lot of flex with this keyboard, actually. But again, if you're going to be on a desk pad, you'll never notice that. I'm curious, how would this feel with a soft plate? You know, I feel like this would be a really fun build with a half plate. If you guys want to do this with a half plate. You guys said there were some available for the stream and now they're all sold out. On a scale of 1 to Teja? Huh? Oh, sorry. Go on, Marcia.
Oh, it's okay. I minus a couple of keys. Rather than keep poor Alex waiting around, I'm just gonna sub them for literally like anything. Maybe I'll at least try to like get the profile right. But just like FYI, yes, I know it's a little blanked. I apologize. I just don't want to keep poor Alex in like his chat waiting.
It's okay.
It's gonna take me a sec.
Wait, that looks really good with the lavender.
Right? I really wanted to do the set. I'm set. I thought I had like all of the stuff here, but apparently I didn't. Oops.
Yeah, it happens to me more often. You know, I lost part of my Darling set.
No, that's so tragic.
Yeah, I lost the I guess row 1 of the pipe key and also the delete key. So.
Dang, that really stinks. I'm so sorry. Upa says they'll, oh my god, so many plates. Okay, they'll have FR4 full, FR4 half, CF full, CF half, Alu full, Alu half, Palm full, Palm half, PC full, PC half, and full breast plates available.
Thank you, Upa.
That's a lot of plates. I'm here for it. Okay. I'm just gonna steal a 6.25U spacebar from another PPT set, and then we'll do
Have I tried the Keysterine from Drop? What's that? What is that? I don't even know. You should do more squad streaming. I think we will in the future. Honestly, it's fun. On a scale of 1 to Teja after getting 360 no-scoped, how much does it tilt? It's very minor. But again, just I'm making a note because last time I told you guys that I don't think it's plausible under normal conditions that the Link wouldn't tilt. There was actually a lot of people who were like upset that I didn't even show it under like non-normal conditions. So again, just to show you guys, it does seem to have a bit of a tilt if you press too hard on the numero. Not under normal conditions, just to like let you guys know.
Okay. I am ready for contest. I'm gonna go ahead and kill my noise gate on stream. I just want to warn you guys, I don't like the sound on this. I think probably this board will benefit from at least using a single piece of foam. I think it only needs a single piece of foam, either PE or bottom or plate, but I don't think I would run this without any person. All right. Here we go. Yeah. 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 I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do need. I think on those, maybe those particular switches, maybe the mid foam is necessary there. I wonder, Marcia with no foam though, with like something like alpacas or something, how good they would sound.
With something like a what?
Alpacas or like something with a regular stem length.
Yeah, I am interested. I think this was just like, unfortunately, like everything kind of worked together to make this not sound super great. Like it's an alu plate. It's like these particular switches, which tend to be a little bit more on like the higher pitch side. And then additionally, we're running with like absolutely no foam. So the whole thing, like especially that spacebar, like believe it or not, there's no like rattle to it. You guys probably saw me like testing it before I even did that sound test because I was kind of weirded out by it too. That's just the spacebar. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it unfoamed, but I bet you if we put like literally a single piece of foam in here, or if we built around that sound that we just heard out of it, we could definitely make this work.
Yeah, I mean, I like mine with the mid plate foam and the long pole switches. So
Yeah.
I think the keyboard sounds great. We did try it with the ABS spacebar. I think the ABS spacebar sounded phenomenal. But I think overall, even with the PC keycaps we have on now, I still think this is a good sounding board. I've tried those switches Marcia used, and I do find with the Wuche Auroras, they do ring a little bit high pitched. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I do think to tame those, you would probably need some sort of foam to help tame them a little bit. But it's a good sounding board. I like it a lot. It's nice looking too. It is quite pretty. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, I agree. I will say, like, so if I did like a really quick little tippy tappy, which I'm going to do, of just the alphas, no spacebar. There's like a tiny bit of resonance, but like it's not so bad. I think where it's struggling is on that spacebar. So again, that's definitely something you can work around, but there is some resonance with the alu plate and with this build. So just like be aware of that. It's not massive, it's not terrible, but like it is there. That can tend to happen. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I would recommend probably if I was to give like a blanket recommendation, put like a single piece of foam in this and it'll be good to go, even if it's just PE.
And Zomba, yep, all stock for the switches are the switches I did. What are the keycaps? They're not out yet. I don't know if they're going to be out, but they're polycarbonate clear keycaps from KBD fans. Board still sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, it's all preference. Even if you like loved Marcia's, don't feel bad because like you liked it and maybe Marcia didn't like it as much or I didn't like it as much. Like that particular sound profile. Everyone has different sound profiles they like. Everyone does. It's all preference in this hobby. Otherwise, pretty cool. I like this offering from Canon Keys. I think we've been getting lucky with really solid keyboards the last like few months. Can I get another sound test? Okay, I'll do one more for you.
Yeah, go for it. Okay.
I did find with the ABS spacebar, it was very traditionally like what I'd like in a spacebar. So if you find that, I find that if you back up the case screws a bit, it sounds better. These guys, you know what? I've made it a habit, clackbait, to never the moment I start feeling pressure, I stop screwing it in. That's the habit I've just made with keyboards recently.
Yes.
I never over tighten things. Unless, I think there's like one keyboard that sounded good with tighten screws. But I never over tighten things. That's a good way. Yeah, I feel like it's the only way lately. Marcy, what do you think of the pricing though at $350?
One sec. Custom Niches, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I think honestly for the price it's really solid. I think like $350 for this is good. Even being a little bit disappointed in the build that I did, which I am, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not like a massive fan of like how this sounds without foam. I think even with needing to put a singular piece of foam in it, I think it's still like really solid. I think you're getting quite a bit for your money. Yeah, I think also like the plate options that they're offering is insane. That's definitely something that I take into account when I'm like looking at like a review, as well as like how many people can adjust this to their preference. I will say, I feel like if you're looking for like a really full-bodied sound, you're probably not going to want to get this board. There's just not a lot of room underneath the case. But I feel like if that's your preference, you could take one look at this board and know that that's not going to fit it. Yeah, I think honestly, this will work for a lot of people. And I think $350 for an in-stock board of this like caliber in terms of like design and how much you can adjust it to your preference is really solid. I'm super pumped.
You know what? I also found out why I like typing on, because I was like, this is comfortable. It's a 17 mil front height. So that's probably why I like it so much. Really low front height. You can even kind of see it compared to like the Salvation, which I think the Salvation's like 2021. But 17 mil's really comfortable. That I really like. I think 350 is definitely, I'd say, like on the higher side of what I'd expect, because I don't know how much zinc is, but I don't mind. Like honestly, again, when it comes to pricing, it's all like it's all what you'd be willing to pay and how much you value something and what the person values their labor and time at. But I don't think 350 is a bad price. I think again, that's the highest I'd be willing to pay.
Right?
Yeah,
like
that
it's in
too.
stock. You need to like keep that in mind.
Yeah. We need a spin on the screw holder. Okay, I'll give you guys a spin.
I'm going to go ahead and try putting a single piece of foam underneath the bottom. They include two that you could put in. I'm going to put in literally like the bare minimum and see what that does for us sound-wise.
Sounds good. I'm actually going to raid you, Marcy, because I'm probably going to get off here.
Sounds good. A wonderful night
But
out.
guys, thank you so much for tuning into my stream. I will be live again tomorrow. Glad to hear my voice is coming back. It's still like scratchy though. That's the shitty part. It still hasn't like fully recovered. I think again, I think like another day and then that's it. I think it's gonna be like super good. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. This is really fun. The VOD will be up for this soon on YouTube if you guys want to watch it again, but like the hyperlapse version that Manoli does. I'll have to take some pictures because this is a pretty sweet looking setup here. But let's raid Marcia, because I'm sure she's going to do a few minutes more of streaming. But thank you guys again for tuning in. Thanks, Marcia, for spending time with me tonight.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for speaking with me. It was good to like do something together.
Yeah, finally again.
Yeah, like as far as like streams go again. Feels really good.
All right, though, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy Marcia's stream. Bye, everyone.